Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hopefully, my brain doesn't melt from heat stroke, because it's hot in my apartment. Yeah. Oh boy, I don't have announcements. Yes, I do. Join our Patreon because I never talk about that enough, and you can watch all of the session zeros re-recorded for the campaign if you're a member of the Patreon. And I might throw other stuff up there at some point, like other little fun video stuff, like I don't know. Just yeah, check those out because those were fun, and it might give you some context to kind of everything that's going on. Since most of the session zero stuff has sort of been talked about already by the characters, so you can go check those out if you want some added context.
Sharing
Minimum,
is caring.
yeah, that's right. Um, that's all I have. What about you, Kate?
Well, I got two things.
Shit.
I have an Etsy shop, which you can find the link in the chat and in the description of the VOD on YouTube. If you want to, custom or commission any custom dice bags or crochet plushies for your new character that you haven't found a campaign to play in yet, but you still want to, make something for your new character that you'll probably never be able to play because there's not enough DMs in the world like Justin, who's lovely. Uh, um, or you could check out my Redbubble shop at KR Theater ER, no RE.
There you go.
Uh, for some awesome D&D themed stickers and also, just a couple of wacky phrases like hydrate don't dehydrate or certified silly goose. He's a little goose and he got a pinwheel. It's pretty cute. Anyway, all right, go check those out. Thank you.
Excellent. Uh, and speaking of silly geese with pinwheels, there's someone's backup character in case anybody dies. There you go. There you go.
Goose
Um,
Aarakocra.
that's right. So, last we left off, while stuck in the heart of Lake Shadowmere and treading water, Doe transformed into a boat, the Doe boat, and everyone but Grin latched onto, got stuck to because of mimic stuff, and were carried a few hundred yards before a flash of blue light erupted from Antyr. And when the light subsided, you were all standing in the middle of the dense jungles of the Cathatoon Empire. After flying up to get a vantage point, Grin discovered you were just outside of the City of Embers, only a short walk away. Arriving in the city, you met with Sir Arthur Wordweave, handed in some of the evidence from your investigation, not everything, deciding to keep a few things to yourselves, such as the leyline map of the world, King Oberon's head, and the weird crystal. You were each paid 1,000 gold pieces for your investigation, as well as gifting you a strange circular piece of iridescent green metal, mentioning that he got it from the local auction house but didn't know what it was, saying he was unfamiliar with the metal, and Antyr has that and was identifying it while you guys were in the tavern later in the session. He handed you all a contract to look over, and if you were interested in continued deployment, would need to be signed and brought to him by 8 a.m. the following morning with a group name. With a map of the city in hand, you decided to explore and head towards a shop called the Quillen Tome, and then to the Shadowstrike Saloon for drinks. On your way, you picked up Vonkar's awakened mule Cornelius, and decided to stop in a strange shop called Curios and Curiouser, where you purchased a bronze finger trap, complete with fingers still inside of it, a fossil of a fish with a human face called a Mithrin, a fey sort of creature, and a candle made from the severed hand of a dwarf priest from Enundial. While shopping, another customer entered, a fey-like elf adorned in black leaf armor, matching the description of the armor worn by those who attacked the Whisper, the airship that the Creep, Grin, and Vonkar were on. There was a private conversation between this elf and the owner of the shop, where they discussed a crystal called a luminspire, which matched the description of the crystal in all of your possession. Displeased with the answers, this elf left, and the Sorrow, the owner of the shop, apologized for the intrusion, and purchased the specimens Antyr gathered from the chunk of Funglade you were all investigating, the name of the little domain you were all in. You left the shop, with Grin trailing this elf while invisible, and after about 20 minutes was led to an alleyway where this elf was discussing with others adorned in the same armor. They mentioned they had a lead and were to look for 2 individuals, one matching Vonkar's appearance and the other matching the creep's. Grin flew back to the group, relayed this information, and you all ran off in the direction of the Crystal Palace Inn. After an hour of running as you neared the inn, you felt a psychic pulse come from Antyr. Yeah? No, it's Hopper, because you gave the crystal to Hopper. And as you did, a different group of these elves came out from an alleyway in front and asked if you knew the fugitives they were looking for, a gnome and a dragonborn, producing parchment with their shifting visages on them. The elves should have recognized the creep in Vonkar based on the descriptions they were told, but didn't. You retired inside the inn after the elves left, learning that people were also looking for Antyr for something drug-related, and went to a private room to discuss the next steps and events of the day, culminating in learning that this crystal was sentient, and that it had restored Vonkar, Grin, and the creep in the Whisper's crash site after they were killed, and granted them boons upon their weird revival. You learn that this crystal, the luminspire, was an ancient fey weapon used during a civil war among the Unseelie Court, called the War of 8 Colors, and that Duskreeper Aelinor was working for the new lord of the Unseelie Court, Valkaris Valterigine, and was intent on using a prophesized event called the Grand Restoration to bring the Feywild...
AKA Piption.
Correct. Called the Grand Correct.
Get everybody on board.
Called the Grand Restoration to bring the Feywild into the material plane and anchor it there permanently. Deciding to stay behind, Vonkar and Leek, instead of a few of you, Vonkar and Leek are deciding to stay behind in the inn to watch over the crystal while everybody else decides what to do with the day. So Vonkar and Leek, Vonkar will go, you can hand me the crystal, I'll look after it, keep it safe.
And secret?
Yes, secret. Keep it secret, keep it safe. And
Yeah,
Leek,
we're so good at keeping secrets. We're so casual about all our secrets.
and Leek will also.
Super casual.
Yeah, I'll stay behind and make sure, it's safe with Uncle Vonkar.
Alright, aren't you good?
Just do not open the curtains, alright?
Yeah, of course. You hear that, Leek?
Uh,
Yeah.
Alright, well, it seems like through some magical means, the guys that were hunting us can't really, they got their minds bewitched. So, seems like we got the day to us. Antyr, did you want to go to the Quillen Tome? We kind of had to buzz out of there real quick.
Yes, I still wanted to head over that direction if that was alright with you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Vonkar will take
We
the
can go
crystal.
other places too if you would like.
Vonkar just takes the crystal and, puts it under a pillow and just sits in the room, arms crossed, as an old man, let's see, and just kind of stays awake. Leek will just kind of sit on the bed and just kick his legs and just start, playing with his weird teddy bear that he has.
You hear that, creep? Let's go! And he, yanks the chain.
Perfect.
Justin,
Yes.
before we leave, could I have time to perhaps infuse an item?
How long does that take?
I'm looking at it right now. Oh, it's whenever I finish a long rest. Never mind.
Correct. Woohoo! Okay, cool. So no. You may not.
Can I take a long rest before we leave?
You guys can if you want.
Wait, are we able to?
I mean, you've been up since 6 a.m. It's 3 p.m. I mean, you've been walking all day.
Alright. I don't wanna fuck up our day-night cycle already.
Alright.
It was
Sounds
the
good.
first night that we're playing. The first.
Sounds good.
Wake up at 11 p.m. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna leave the tavern and head in the direction of the Quill and Tome.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
let me pull up the map of the city so I remember where everything is. I don't have that on Owlbear because I don't want to keep adding stuff to Owlbear.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there we go. To the Quill and Tome is about... I think I said it was 2 hours to get to that side of the city last time. So yeah, you can leave the tavern, and it's it's the same day, so people are still it's only it's only mid-afternoon, so people are still doing their daily routines. You can see the flying stage coaches just soaring all over the city and taking people to where they need to go.
For the sake of this, could we go to Pashan's potions and then loop back around to the Quill and Tome?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, let's do that. That's all right with everybody.
Sean's potions.
We could do with some potions.
Yeah, honestly, I was just going to say this. We do not have to. If you're worried about us going back from the ways that we came, it's on the way. Also, if you guys, this place is nice, and it's pretty cool. We've stayed here before, but there's no place for me to win some money from punching people, and I'd like to help us win some money from punching people.
Where can you can't do that in the city?
No,
the
they
place?
don't. I've found out they don't like when you do it to just anybody.
In your sessions, sorry to interrupt. In your session 0, you and do you remember?
Yeah, we went to a place called the Shadowstrike Saloon.
That's
And
where we were
that's-
headed originally.
Yeah, but I was just going to say save
Okay,
a little
sorry.
bit of cash, so you can bet on me, the winner.
Oh yeah. And then when they lose, they can take it out on the creep for a prize.
Yeah, but sometimes when I beat someone's, they often want to take a nap afterwards. They just goes to sleep, like they just don't move at all. Sometimes, like they falls asleep on their face and their head and their arms look weird, but they's just sleeping.
Could the creep join in, assist with that? You can make a bigger profit.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm not much of a oh.
Well, no, you can do your rounds, of course, and then the creep can join and do their own rounds. And if you both do well, then
Yeah, I mean, if they're still alive based on what. So,
Well, very
the creep's arms already look weird, and look at their legs; they're all cockeyed, crazy. So,
in a very
wouldn't be much
real
of a difference.
I think you
Go
just
ahead.
opened up a thing because I was like, oh shit, I've never bet on anyone but myself.
Yeah.
Like I've never had to be a part of a team where something's on the line, not in like a forced way, like in a going into a thing as part of a team
yeah,
has
trust.
rarely been my experience.
Mm-hmm.
So then like yeah, you'd experience, oh yeah, the creeper just wide-eyed, kind of like trailing off. Did I catch a niner in there? Like just
I did forget another piece of information from the recap. Arthur said if you guys have anything from the investigation you're not sure on, or stuff you discovered, he told you to seek out somebody called Usa Forenta. Oh no, that wasn't him. The conversation you heard between the Sorrow and the elf about the crystal. The Sorrow said, "Not my area of expertise. I deal in the macabre. The only one in the city who might have information on arcane artifacts is Usa Forenta." And you learn that he lived above the mines to the east.
Yeah. The Cathadia mines.
Yep.
Locked for Canadian.
Forgot that, and that could be important if you seek that out. And that's near the Quill and Tome. That's near Pashan's Potions. That's near the saloon. So, all right. But you're headed towards Pashan's Potions, Quill and Tome. Cool.
Maybe the just shadow
Yep.
strike if
Make some money.
On to the east.
Okay. Oh, I haven't done this in a hot minute. Let's just see what the weather's been like today in this region.
Who's rolling?
Is it a literal hot minute?
I really hope not, because I'm already dealing with a hot minute. Somebody roll me a d20 for temperature. And it's currently the summer in this jungly
Brittany,
area.
go.
So, normal weather for like a jungle, you're looking at like, it's hot.
7.
Normal
Oh,
weather.
good.
So-
Some of us are wearing leathers.
Skin leather? Oh, so sweaty.
Some of us are wearing chainmail. Okay, chill.
Yeah, Antyr's comfortable.
the
Doe's
Antyr's still-
comfortable. Yeah, you're still billowing.
yes.
Ooh,
Some of us are
Natural
covered in
breeze.
fur and wearing chainmail.
It's fine.
ooh, rust or bust, baby.
So it's normal weather for a jungle in the summer. Let's see. How windy is it though? Someone roll me a d20.
I got you.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Oof a doof. That's a 6.
So it's no wind whatsoever. So there's no breeze.
Ooh.
Okay.
That is a nightmare in a hot jungle.
Hot jungle.
Well, next
That
time-
sounds
No
that sounds
breeze.
exactly like what my 4th of July was.
Yeah.
Nothing-
Like an eerily nilch amount of wind. It was
Nothing to deter the
unsettling.
bugs.
So it's roughly about. I looked up the temperature in the Amazon rainforest.
Oh,
That's what this region is sort of based on.
you.
So it'd be 87 Fahrenheit, we'll say.
Ooh, that's what it is today here in
Yeah.
Yeah.
my
Is it,
town.
Same
My
here.
town,
Same
USA.
Here. Same here.
Mr. DM,
Yeah.
what is the humidity?
Well, let's find that out. Because humidity usually comes from precipitation. Usually, I've noticed in the summer if it's a really heavy rainfall, the humidity gets real fucking bad. So
Well, if
let's
if
see-
we're
I'm just gonna
buried-
say it
and-
doesn't have to rain for it to be humid.
True.
From personal
This
experience.
region is very rainforest-like, so it rains a lot. So instead of a
Say,
D20,
if you want to know if it's humid,
yeah, it's bad. So instead of a D20, this is a D100. 50% chance for rainfall or not.
I'll do the D100.
yeah,
That's an 8, my dudes.
An 8.
yes.
So there's rain,
Got my golf ball, Caleb.
light rain, and then someone told me at D100, and we'll see what percent humidity we got.
Get it, Lex.
Yes.
The lower the better. Lower the better.
If it's
Come on.
anything like where I'm
Make
from.
it dry. Make it dry.
Okay. 29.
So it's 29% humidity. So
Okay, that's
not terrible.
Okay.
It's
That's not too
tolerable.
bad.
So it's not just like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
let's just
good.
go back inside.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not like immediate soup when you exit the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
You can actually get cool under the shade.
that's what it's like.
Yeah.
That's like what it's like today where I am, and it sucks. But yeah, so you guys start walking in this nice. It's a cool rain today then, because the humidity's low, so it's a nice cool rain in the jungle heat. People are not running indoors because when it's this kind of weather year round, you kind of probably want to be out in the cool rain. Just I don't care. So yeah, moving through the city towards Pashan's Potions. You get Pashan's Potions in like an hour and a half.
Perhaps because we have a lot more coin, we could rent a carriage and avoid walking around in the rain.
Would we have enough? This.
I don't know. I got some questions though.
The amount of time you guys have spent in the city, you would know the sky coaches are a flat rate within the city, and it's 1 copper piece anywhere in the city.
How many people can fit in one of them?
All of you.
Okay.
You guys have. It's only 5 of you, so yeah.
Yeah, do you guys mind if I goes to that food stand and I gets us all something to eat?
We could just
I'm
walk.
not-
I think we all have some discussing to do, and I think walking together would be more private than in that.
Shut up, Antyr. I want to eat. Get it.
You can get food. That's what I'm saying. We are headed to. If we walk, we can go to the food place too. We can stop on the way.
Yeah, there's food stalls everywhere because it's like a jungle, right? So
Oh yeah, I was just going to get all that meats on a stick. Do you just want some meats on a stick, or do you want veggies on a stick? What you want?
I guess the meat.
We could do like a mix of them.
a mix.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
So you can find a restaurant called Kevin's Kebabs.
Yeah, you guys, it's cool. I got this one.
Kevin's Kebabs. Just a variety of kebabs he sells. Like there's like guinea pig kebabs, which are a delicacy in kind of certain regions of the world that have temperature like this. So you got guinea pig meat. You got rabbit. More wild kebabs like Brontosaurus, Triceratops, Stegosaurus.
You think they call guinea pig meat gork?
No, I think they just calls it guinea porks.
Guinea pork.
So you see that?
Maybe guinea hams.
There's like chicken hearts, all the organ
Gams.
meats, all the organ meats. There's some that have like chicken coxcombs on them that have been like salted and dried a little bit. Any meat really that would you kind of get in like a jungle environment. There's like monkey meat, dinosaur meat, cow, pig, like wild boar. It'd be more like wild pigs, like peccaries. Cassowary meat, emu, just a whole range of just wild animals.
Exotic.
Fruits.
Do they have like pouches of fried flash fried flash fried like insects?
Oh yeah, lots of insects, like grubs, beetles. There's obviously a fuck ton of seafood like squid, fish of all sorts, fruits like papaya, avocado, mango.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, avocado. Okay, cool.
One of the skewers is avocado with cayenne pepper on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cayenne pepper and like salt, like a chili salt. There's durian, which has a very funky sock onion smell to it. Basically, any tropical fruit or tropical meat you can think of is on skewers and being sold.
Is there perhaps I gotta ask? Is there a maybe like a I'm trying to think of like maybe like a root vegetable like tempura. Like I'm talking like
There's
like
lotus root. There's
or like and maybe like
cassava.
like a sweet potato onion. I'm thinking like sweet potato onion, maybe I guess not cucumber or something like that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
There's like these little cucumbers that are like this big, and they're called cucamelons. They're like a cross between a cucumber and a melon. They're typically like used to like they're like usually typically put in like salsas and stuff in like South America. So like some of those are on like skewers. These little like tiny little bite-sized cucumbers.
Right, and then like I was thinking, yeah, just if there's anything, because I also know one of our. You did say something where like there's rabbit, and I'm like,
yeah, there is. Not Harengon, but just rabbit.
It is too close for comfort.
As for drinks, Kevin also sells drinks. He sells like horchatas, basically.
oh, okay.
Like then there's like a spicy kind of cayenne pineapple juice, cayenne mango juice. Lots of tropical fruit juices mostly, and then horchata and cold ice. And you do have milk on your person. You guys do have walrus milk on your person. So there's a whole variety of skewers you can get. Kevin is a drow with a big old sun hat, and he offers to sell you a whole platter of mixed skewers for 1 silver.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I was going to get maybe give us the platter, but you can keep the what's it? You can keeps the rabbit.
Yeah.
That's we's not going to eat rodents today. Thank you.
Oh, alright, sounds good. Do you want to replace the rabbit for... Well, just no rabbit. I'll give you extra of, like, one of the other ones.
Yeah, we can eat like maybe some seafoods or something, but
Alright.
we don't want any rabbit. And then he just kind of goes,
He loads you up with, lamprey skewers, because those are eaten in
Ooh.
our delicacy in places, and then he loads you up with, razor clam skewers.
"Ooh, yeah." Gives us those ones that got the tiny teeth that's going to make the sucking motion like the.
Yeah, so he gives you like 20 total skewers, basically, or
Oh,
yeah, like 20 total skewers,
yeah.
and then
All right.
so
What's- if you
that's
could-
2 silver for the platter.
Right, if you could also maybe, I just don't know if you wants any drinks, but if you could, I want you to take care of my friends, and then so he slides over a gold because he knows it's a silver. But he
Oh
goes,
shit!
drink styles. I want you to take care of my friends, and I want you to make the most delicious drinks you've ever made in the whole world.
Okay,
Just sliding over a gold after
yeah.
paying, like, along
Mhm,
with the 2 silver for the
okay.
platters.
He starts like taking out coconuts,
Oh yeah,
And
he's
just-
going to do a show too.
takes out the coconuts, and then he just like punches each coconut, and they just crack open.
Yeah,
and it's
use your knuckles as mixing bowls. Yeah.
and these are the green coconuts. They're not the hairy nuts.
No,
Oh.
you gotta rip the shells off.
Yeah.
these.
So yeah, he's just like punching the fuck out of them to crack them open,
Yes,
And
use
then,
your fists as tools.
and then he takes out like this like handmade like blender that he made out of like stone and wood, and just starts like mixing up the inside of the coconuts to like make like to turn the flesh into like adding water and turning the flesh into like a coconut milk base, and then he pours in a little bit of coffee, and then honey, sugar, or not, wouldn't it put sugar in honey, and then gets it really frothy and like foamed up, just shaking, mixing, and then each drink gets like a straw, like a bamboo kind of straw, and then a little umbrella.
Oh, this is as big as me.
So it's basically coconut milk with honey and some other stuff. Oh, and then
See-
each one gets a little bit of like cinnamon sprinkled on top.
You see Grin just start sucking in on this, and you see his stomach like
Oh yeah,
expanding,
the coconut's
Like a mosquito.
bigger than the coconut's
yeah,
probably bigger than
like a mosquito.
the coconut's probably the same size as Grin. But
Yeah.
you can carry it obviously.
Yeah.
But just like flying with this huge coconut.
Yeah.
Antyr's beverage is being held aloft by his
Nice.
mage hand, and the straw is like, it's like perfect height, so he just has to turn. They just have to turn their head slightly and grab the straw, and while they're walking, so it's the hand has like direct.
And you don't have to worry about your hair getting in your face when you're eating or drinking because the billowing, it's just like. Yeah,
Majestic.
you've got assorted skewers, you've got your drinks, and you have a hour and a half or so walk before you get to the first of your destinations.
We should probably talk in code, in a discrete language, if you will, if you want to discuss anything about
What do you
the
mean?
events. Well, the events that transpired from the moment that we got back to the city, regarding those the Inky Knights, the Inky
You talking about
Warriors.
the Obi Bobi with his head off?
Oh, plus the things that were looking for you and for the looking for that gnome and the half elf.
You mean the family jewels?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think they was trying to find a gnome and a dragon.
Oh, dragon. That's right. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Should we be
There's going to
worried?
be looking for so long.
Right, but they're obviously on the trail of something if they've arrived here.
Oh, yeah, we know the trail they followed. It's me and Vonkar. But
Well, how
good
did
news
they?
is that,
Well, you
huh?
didn't you teleport from the crash
Yeah,
site?
but I mean, one, they saw us, and
Hmm.
two, like, one of the ones that we threw off the ship, I thought for sure he'd be dead, but it seems like he came back. He's alive. They seem to revive themselves.
They said that they had a means of bringing each other back, right? Isn't
Well,
that
means or just like an inherent ability? I don't know.
okay? So they're impossible of killing.
And you also learned that King Oberon was escorting the crystal to this city with the people he was with, when the Whisper was attacked.
So King Oberon Obi Bobi was on the ship
Yeah.
with you.
You say we do this. You gotta stick to it too,
I'm
man.
trying. It's difficult. So King Obi Bobi was upon the ship, and the ship sank.
But it's
Did
more crashed than it's sank.
right, but we're
King
keeping in
implies that
code.
it was in the ocean.
Yes, but we're talking in code, so
Oh, the verb was also in code. I see now.
yes.
Common is not my first language.
Oh boy.
This will be fun. All right. So, but anyway, do you remember seeing Obi Bobi? Bryn?
Nah, never saw.
No.
Yeah, Herbie Burby didn't say.
Okay.
We were eating a lot of food. We were in the middle of the mess hall, food court, buffet, all that type of stuff.
Buffet.
Did we? But my main concern is that they're here. They're in
The
the
shrimp
city.
skewers were amazing. Wait, what was that?
I'm just concerned that they're here.
Yeah.
They
I
may
have a
be on a
question.
false trail for now, but oh, go ahead.
Are we 100% sure that Obi Bobi was coming here as a final destination, or was he merely not docking here and departing for a different place or person?
I don't know. We were all heading to the City of Embers. I mean, we ended up where we wanted to go in the end. But like I said, my whole like quest was to get the creep here to the City of Embers and find a group of people to help out. So
Right, and Obi Bobi's at one point spoke to some individuals briefly. I'm fairly certain Obi Bobi was headed to this city as the final with the family jewels.
yeah, all right. I wonder why. Is there some place that you guys think it needs to go in the city? Maybe we should keep an eye out for anything that is, family jewel shaped.
Honestly, the only powerful people who may have any knowledge of the family jewels are
That's your new party name.
put it in the running. Perhaps Amanda Green. The you know the tea and
Ah, yes,
see
yes,
you
yes.
get
Okay.
see or so would we, but I seriously doubt that he had any trust of the Fae courts.
We should. I feel like we definitely need to go to the Cathadium mines for a visit. I heard that there's insight that can be provided.
Yeah, but if those bad dudes were, you know, thinking they would go there for more information, we might need to be really careful with how much information we share.
Right.
We might have to come there with a different question in mind, you know, just to feel them out, see what kind of person they are. Maybe buy time for me to get the old powers on him.
Oh,
We didn't get
yes.
any like code phrase before Oberon passed, did we? Like
Not really.
the flowers bloom in the
No.
summer,
No.
violets bloom in winter, nothing like
No.
that.
Nah,
Cool.
our boys Obi Bobi from now on.
Well, I will say, we can hope that the inkwells is what I'll call them. Those people that are looking. It's been talked that the minds are scattered and loose in the brain. So maybe the knowledge that they possess can be taken with a grain of salt from others. Maybe there's something. Maybe it's a ruse, you know, appearing as though you're not as keen as you truly are. It keeps you safe.
Yes, but it could also be. It's like, there's going to throw a punch, but then there's go and hits you with a kick, like there's fainting.
Mm.
Yeah. So we've got to be careful, cause when you throw the combination that's fast, if you do like maybe a fake kick and then you do like a stab punch, then you turn your whole body around and you deliver the heel kick to the side of the head. Oh, yeah. That's how you get a cool knockout punch real quick.
Be a knockout kick.
Or heel punch, whatever you calls it.
I'd say at this point in the conversation, what road would you just be taking the straight central road? Okay, so yeah, at this point you'd be probably passing by Curios and Curiouser again.
Anything suspicious?
Nope.
Okay.
Unless you think that what he sells is weird and suspicious.
Nah, a little, but as long as there's nobody.
Nope. Through the window you can still
As long
see.
as there's no inkwells around.
Nope.
Yeah.
Through the window you can still see the half monkey, half fish on full display in a case. That's about
Wait,
it.
I thought we bought that.
Yeah, I thought.
No, you bought the finger trap, the fossil,
Finger trap,
and the hand candle made from Barnier. This priest named Barnier's hand.
Oh, that reminds me.
Grin pulls out the finger trap.
Yeah, the fingers are
Like-
still in there.
Yeah, he's gonna try and fuck with it and get the fingers out.
Okay, yeah, there's a
Figure
little.
out how the mechanism.
Yeah, you saw like a
works.
little. There's like a little puzzle to solve to do it. So, give me just a straight intelligence check.
Okay. I guess I'll find out after I do the intelligence check. I'm gonna roll a d20 and then I'm gonna add whatever a sprite's intelligence is.
So, like, truly, no fooling. I thought we put that half monkey fish inside a bag for us.
+2, by the way.
Oh yeah, +2 on a nat 1 is probably not gonna
3.
do it.
If he's just looking at this finger trap.
We'll see. I knew it
Do you
was
need
cool.
help?
Oh, it's so good.
Do
Look,
you need
this is
assistance?
impossible.
And he
What
has
do you
like
mean?
it's a
Let me
bronze
see.
finger trap, and the ends are like two tigers.
I mean, look at
What?
this.
I'll show you.
It's
Mm.
impossibly complex. No one could escape from it. I love it.
And it looks like
It's your
it's made. It
attempt
looks like
to-
it's designed for index fingers.
Can Antyr attempt to find the mechanism?
Make an intelligence check. Just a straight intelligence check.
Be fun. 22.
Yeah, you can find it in like as
I'll
quick
take
as
time.
quick as
Antyr
you
will
want.
take time. Antyr will
Okay.
take time and be like, "Ooh, yes," and like play into Grin's curiosity, and then essentially will guide their finger along to find the mechanism, and
Yep.
more so show it to Grin in a sense. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, you
oh
can do
look,
that.
and then you like glide the finger, and Grin's like, "Oh shit!" Like there it is, like a kid would.
Oh
So
shit!
that's
There
what-
it is.
And then Antyr will activate the or deactivate the trap,
And
to
the fingers just pop out.
catch those, and
They're
hand them
like
to
I said,
Grin.
they're torn off at the joint down here.
Yeah.
They're not cut off or
And-
anything.
Can we tell what type of humanoid or creature these came from?
They look humanoid and they're kind of coppery colored in terms of just color. Like a coppery tan color.
Okay.
Okay, Grin, you can take these
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
and your trap.
So you have you have two index fingers and the trap.
Yeah.
Bronze.
Yeah, he's gonna put the index fingers in the creep's backpack.
The creep has what's the creep's backpack look like?
It's
is it
actually
just a-
just a standard backpack
Oh, okay.
that he bought in the city.
It's not just a
So
it's
it's
not just
just
like a
like-
butthole on his back that you just
No, it's like it's kind of really uncomfortable because you've got the leash, but then
Yeah.
the backpack is like put on him sideways because because his arms are tied up, so it's not like you could loop them.
So it's like an over the
So
shoulder.
it's
It's
just
like one
like
of those
a-
cool.
rough.
This poor thing.
Just a fucking Jan sport on its side.
Yeah.
That's rough.
The Velcro tear.
And then at this point, as figuring out the trap, walking, you in the two buildings down, you can see a building that's like an emerald green crystal out of emerald green crystals, and it's shaped like a potion bottle. And there's a sign around the stem of the bottle that says Pashan's Potions. Cathatooine location.
Oh, a franchise. We should go outside.
Fuck up.
Never as good as the original.
I only shops local.
If
Anyway.
people say the Casatuin location, perhaps it is run by a local family.
Sure, we'll give it a try, but don't hold your breath.
Papa said
Yeah.
potions would be really useful and that I should keep an eye out for them. So, you know, maybe it would be useful for us? He said that adventuring taps, like potions, really help fill gaps in any holes that that a party might have.
Yes,
Um, Speaking of filling holes, Torger has a potion of healing already, and so does Vonkar.
okay.
But Vonkar's at the end.
I can.
So Torger has a potion of healing on them.
Perhaps
I can actually craft potions
Oh,
if we need to.
I'll add that. Sorry.
I think it is in your character sheet already somewhere.
Have you crafted any? Like, do you have any that you've crafted already?
Oh, it's in my backpack. Yeah. Thank you.
No, I have not.
Well, then, your ability remains to be seen. So maybe we should, like, buy some.
Well, what if we see if they have the supplies to make some, and I'll make some, and then you can chew on your words, Grin.
Oh, yeah, sure. If they want to, like, get rid of their own business by giving you supplies, we'll see how it goes.
Gold is gold around here.
All right.
So, as you step into the shop, you can see it's like smoky, like with a dim haze of like purple smoke, and it just smells like caustic ingredients and potions brewing. The walls are just lined with glass cases filled with alchemical ingredients, and then there are numerous cauldrons bubbling away by themselves and stirring themselves with like animated like little stirring things. And people are just shopping around, buying things, grabbing things from the shelves, dressed in a nice linen blue button-up shirt, a waistcoat with like brown and beige checkerboard patterns, pale. You see an elf with like a blonde, brownish ponytail tied back. As you enter, there's like a ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and they approach and go, "Oh, hello there. What can I get for all of you? What are you looking for? Anything in particular? Welcome to Bashan's Potions."
Is this who I think it is?
You
Like
don't know.
Kate
Hopper,
personally?
Hopper doesn't know who it is.
No, but
perhaps,
me, Kate.
perhaps. Welcome to Bashan's Potions, a family business. I'm Biro Bashan.
That's it. I'm done.
How may I assist you today?
Yes, we are looking to potentially acquire potions and maybe some raw ingredients for brewing and creating some of our own.
Of course. Well, what kind of potions are you looking to brew?
Oh, to brew some of the types that you can mend your wounds, a quick up in battle, if you will.
So you're looking to
It is
make
some-
healing potions.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, I think we can work something out there. Yes, of course. And do you want actual potions as well, or would you be brewing all of your own?
We'll do some for the like already made that you already have, and then I'll buy some raw ingredients.
And do you have the right utensils to brew such potions?
I do, yes. And Antyr will reveal both alchemical set and herbalism set that's like kind of in the same
Okay.
case, but divided.
Bureau will like examine it. I've seen better, but this should get the job done.
If you have any supplies as well,
Of
don't mind
course.
upgrading my kit.
You should be fine with a kit like that. It's a good beginner kit. So I'll be honest. My experience is brewing acid and poisons, but more recently I've been brewing potions of a variety of uses and means. But I think we can get that done. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, of course.
So you know this area?
I've only been here for the last 4 years, so I'm relatively new to it.
Do you know any useful, like, plants and herbs in this area to keep an eye out for?
Oh, of course. There's many in the jungle. I could list off hundreds and hundreds.
Alright, go ahead. Get started.
Not gonna list
Maybe
off
it's a
all of
book
them.
that you
I have
have or
to.
something.
I have to keep some of the secrets to myself. Otherwise, I won't have any customers.
But how about this? Instead of going out into the dangerous, unpredictable wilds, you might be able to. We might be able to collect some for you. We're looking to make this kind of a hub for ourselves, considering we're doing some work for Mr. Woodweave.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh shit, that's not gonna go well.
Can I use the help action
How so?
by kind of so I'd like to start making a motion in front of Grin, where I'm bending down and clutching at nothing and then handing it back to Grin. And I'm bending down and I'm grabbing it and I'm picking it up, and then I go, "Yeah, these is all the names that you just tried to drop." Like breaking the tension.
Sure. Yeah. Advantage.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. That's good. So yeah, +0, 19.
19. Interesting. All right. All right. All right. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. Yeah, I think we could work up some sort of arrangement, perhaps. We
We
just
don't have to get the details right now, but yeah.
can't tell my sibling. They'll get very upset that I'm being lazy on the gathering. But it's not like they care. They're too busy with other things, so now I'm the Star Child, taking over this establishment and running the business, essentially. But that's not here or there. It doesn't concern any of you. But yes, we can work up some sort of deal. Mostly, the materials I gather from just the surrounding jungle, but I tend to go deep into the jungle, about a couple miles in, between 2 to 6 miles into the jungle. And I used to be a thief, so I'm pretty good at sneaking through the jungle unseen. Doesn't matter what direction you go in, as long as you're in dense jungle far away from the city, you should find a variety of useful ingredients. There's this type of moss that I gather. It grows where things decay, so mostly corpses and like fallen logs or fallen trees.
Like mushrooms?
Sort of. It's more of a moss. It's called elder moss. Elder moss. They call it that because sometimes, I guess, in the olden days, during a war that happened in this area, they would find moss growing on the faces of the corpses, and it would kind of suck all the moisture out and make them look old and elderly, wrinkled. So they started calling
that
it.
sounds pretty cool.
They started calling it elder moss, and it's actually a prime ingredient in this area that they use for potions of healing. In other environments and other regions of the world, they use different ingredients to make potions of healing. But here, elder moss is the prime ingredient. You sort of have to neutralize the vitality draining effects of the moss, and when you do, you can sort of reverse engineer it like you're making an anti-venom to make a potion. Just be careful when you're handling it, as it does drain your fluids. So
Grin's excitedly looking back and forth between Antyr and the shop owner.
But I don't sell the moss to people because it is a dangerous ingredient to handle. So maybe if you could bring some back, I may be interested in selling you some. But like I said, I don't sell it to just ordinary customers, just because I'd be liable if they died while trying to work with it.
Understood. Completely. Let's just keep it simple for now. We'll just take some potions.
What kind of potions are you looking for? We do a fun little... I have a fun little thing I do to sort of drive up business. I call it the... Well, I don't have a name for it yet, but you basically pay 10 gold pieces and you get a random potion out of a box. The vials are all the same, so you can't see what potion you buy. It's sort of a random sort of luck of the draw.
Yeah, here you go. This is what I was going to do. 10. I'll take it. Bam.
Oh shit!
Hit me with the good
Didn't
stuff.
Didn't expect it to happen just immediately. Okay. So he's... Oh, follow me. What's your name?
Looks at them because he remembers they were all talking in code. My name's Toe Jam over there.
Toe Jam.
Yeah.
Make it... I'm not even gonna say make a deception check, because... I mean, you know...
It's a bad lie.
It's a bad
Super
lie.
casual.
Yeah, no check involved. Because, you know, it's funnier that way.
Groin sharding all over again.
Yeah, groin sharding all over again. Alright. Let me... Yeah,
If
roll...
you're gonna let the dumb people I make up
great.
their own name, they're gonna give you some stupid.
It's great.
answers.
Roll me a D100. The tangle course he leads you over to the backside of the shop where there's this large, like, lead box, actually, yeah. A lead box that just has his face engraved on the side of it, and it just says Pashan's Potions. And he opens the box, and he just says, pick a bottle at random.
Yeah, 27s. Here we go.
Okay. You pull out a vial. It's just a nondescript kind of glass, not like a, would be more like a brass bottle. So there's no way to see what's inside.
So it's opaque.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to do it again.
Of course. Go for it.
Here you go. 10 more for you. One
Okay.
more for me.
Okay, roll again.
$21.
Okay.
I got to say, I'm feeling super lucky, so I'm going to do it one more time.
Okay. I'm gonna make some notes just so I know what potions you're drawing here, so I remember. Give me one
I'm
second.
writing down. I've got the numbers. Yeah.
I know. I'm just gonna write down what they are though,
Thank you. No,
so I don't have
got you.
to.
And I'll let you know how they coordinate.
Yeah.
Because I've got numbers associated with them.
Yep.
So yeah. So I've got you.
The other one was a.
And then this final roll. On
Go
this
for it.
100.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a 69. What you going to do about it?
69.
Nice.
Nice.
69. Okay.
And then I also want to lean into the guy and kind of motion. Excuse me, I also want to ask if you were, let's just say, yous wants to get into a fight, but yous don't wants to get your jaw broken. Do yous got something that could help you not get your jaw broken? Just because you wants to keep shit talking the whole fight and don't wants to get your jaw broken?
So you want something that's gonna keep you up, in a sense, but not like take you out, like knock you out, like resist being knocked out.
Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. Maybe you could either like makes your skin super strong, or maybe you could like, if someone was to throw just all sorts of things at you, like that you maybe didn't expect, you could
Yeah.
like, yeah, maybe have some sorts of resistance.
He also looks towards, and I know a couple of you are covered in boils right now. Yeah. Like just awful boils. Forgot something. Leek would have cast Lesser Restoration to get rid of those boils. And I know there was 2 people that had boils. I think it was Antyr and Vonkar.
It might have been.
Yeah.
No, Vonkar was swallow.
Torger.
No.
Yeah,
It was
Torger.
Torger. Okay, yeah, so
boils,
you guys are not. Yeah, Leek would have used his last second level spell slots to cast Restoration on the 2 of you
Beautiful.
and remove that disease you guys had. Alright,
Thank you, sir.
cool, that's gone. Okay, so a potion that sort of makes you a little more harder to take down. I know a few people who could benefit from something like that. But again, that's neither here nor there. I have such a potion. It's called a potion of invulnerability. It makes you sort of, you resist all sorts of things that could hurt you. Everything, fire, ice, lightning, punching, fists, blades, falling.
Yeah.
It might be a bit expensive,
Okay.
as a warning.
Okay.
Just so you're not too upset when I tell you how much it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to be upset. I'm prepared.
Okay, so let's see. Halved because it's consumable. I'd probably run you 4,000 gold pieces.
Oh, 4,000. That's like chump change.
Or, sorry, 2,000 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah. I definitely can pay those fees. Oh, I just needs to go to take a very long bathroom break. And maybe I could drink the potion before and after I gets done taking a wicked poop, then maybe I brings you the money.
No.
Yeah, that's fair. That seems like it was a really long shot.
Yeah, it's a hard one to make, so it's quite expensive and
Yeah.
it's rare. Not many potion
No,
makers can make such a potion. Were there any other
I
potions?
expected that. No, I'm. Do you have anything? One time I saw someone's. They came to. We was. There was a. I was fighting someone's, and they drank something, and their skin it like turned their skin to rock. You got anything like that?
I can look through my stock.
How about something that makes someone immune to fear?
Whoa!
Oh, that's
a
that's
thing?
just called alcohol, I think.
That's right. Maybe gives them a bit bolstering.
Do some dice rolls to see if he's got these in stock.
Excellent.
Where is the table for that? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, let me see. I don't have anything that can sort of negate fear. And... Sorry, what was the other one?
Oh, I was asking about maybe use drinks it and then use skins it turns into the rocks.
Turns into the rocks.
Yeah, no, your skins. It's like you like as hard as rocks, like stones. Like it takes your skin and turns it into like stone. Is that something that exists, or was I lied to?
Don't think there's such a potion that exists. There's spells that could replicate the effect.
Oh dang! I think I was been lied to.
All I have to change your shape, I have a potion that turns you into gas.
Oh wow!
But I wouldn't really recommend it if you're looking to get into a scrap.
Yeah, I think he's, because I had someone who once farted on me, and that was terrible. But it didn't stop me from punching them right in their stupid face.
Were there anything else? Did you want healing potions, or... Also...
No, I'm gonna stand over in the corner here and look at this little thing inside the jar.
But before you do, the services you paid for when you bought those was I will identify those potions for you.
What? You're going to tell me what's inside them?
Well, of course, I don't want you pouring them into a drink and not knowing what they are. That could be catastrophic. Especially if it's a poison and you're like... Because, you know...
Well, you would sell your own patrons poison?
Well, I do sell poisons. Some people, you need poisons for crops.
Yeah, he's being very straightforward, because these potions, they're not just for you. They're not just to all do the nice things. They could also do terrible things
yeah,
to
of course. People come in here looking for poisons to deal with pest animals that have been tormenting their gardens, from mice in their homes.
Yeah, once I saw a potion that someone put into a glass, and that guy was like super angry the whole time.
But Toe Jam.
Yeah, that's me. That's my name. Everyone calls me that so many times.
The random potions you bought today were, oh, you're lucky with this one, a potion of superior healing.
Oh wow! That was the first one, the 27s?
No, that was the last one.
Okay.
Oh no, that was the
one.
second one. The first one is a potion of clairvoyance.
Okay.
And he like pops the cork off and he shows it to you. and inside there's just a yellow eye floating around in it.
Oh my god, was that Claire's eye?
No, it's just
Claire.
Oh, I get it. This potion, you drink it and you basically are under the effect of the clairvoyance spell. Could be useful. The last
Okay, that's
potion,
cool.
the last one is the most fun one in a
It's
way.
certainly the most sexy one. Haha.
The last one is the potion of longevity.
Okay.
Basically, when you drink it, your physical age is reduced. But there is a chance that you age when you drink it. These are not perfected potions by any means, but I usually sell them to people who wish to be a little lesser in years, to sort of sustain them for longer. A lot of elderly folk buy these potions, and he shows you what's inside the vial, and inside it's an amber liquid, and inside is a scorpion's tail, an adder's fang, a dead spider, and a tiny heart that is still beating. He's like, yes.
Okay,
He's like, oh no! And I forgot about that. And as soon as he opens the bottle, the ingredients just vanish. He's like, the potion is still viable. Just the ingredients vanish when you open the bottle. I forgot about that. It doesn't reduce the quality in any way, I assure you. Plus, this potion is worth like tens of thousands of gold, and you got it for 10 gold, so...
That's pretty cool. I'm also going to trust you, because you was very upfront with me.
But the least
so if I
it can
sorry.
de-age you is 13 years.
Okay.
Or the most it can age you is 13. De-age you. The most it can de-age you. No. It de-ages you to a minimum of 13 years. Minimum 13.
Okay, so let's say that I got this friend who's like super chill, and he's like super old. But if I was going to give this grizzlebeard this potion, is he going to be like super pissed at me?
Well,
Maybe
of
that's
course,
his own
make
thing.
sure there's consent given.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's
But
what I was
again,
going to do.
if they're extremely old, there is a 10% chance that they age instead. So
oh
if they're
wow,
extremely
10%?
elderly. You could give them the drink and they could just die of old age.
Oh jeez, wow.
So just keep that in mind if you're going to feed this to an elderly person, that they could just die.
Yeah.
Hey Vonkar, we got
obvious-
you a treat.
Yeah, obviously we wants to tell everyone. We wants to be very clear about the risk. Anything.
Of course.
Wow.
Well, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Each time you drink one, so you can drink multiple of these potions in a row, but each time you drink one, there is a 10% chance, and that 10% chance does accumulate the more you drink them. So, for example, you could be drinking so many that there's a 90% chance that you age. So it's a, it's a way to stay living and stay young, but it comes at a cost. It could come at a cost eventually.
Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff.
So you got a potion
Pretty
of superior
cool.
healing, potion of clairvoyance, and a potion of longevity.
Thank you so much. This is a really cool, strange thing you've given me. Guys, I don't know. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but I feel pretty cool about having gotten 3 random potions for 30 gold. Wow,
Just for fun. The last one, would be like minimum 10,000 gold pieces, but since it's consumable, the lowest it could ever be is 5,000 gold. So you got 3 potions. Is anyone else looking to buy potions, ingredients, take a gamble with the potion box?
I would just like a standard potion of healing for emergencies.
All right, 50 gold pieces.
Very well.
The potion,
do
all the
a-
potion bottles that you buy are glass vials of his face.
Wait, so it's glass blown to resemble him?
His face, yeah.
Or...
Like his head.
Whoa.
That's the bottle. That's
so
the
the
bottle.
bottle is like a head?
Yeah, his face.
Mhm.
It's like it's my location. I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I'll
Wait
do.
till his sibling comes to get the quarterly review.
I mean,
I'll do
it's
a
busy.
healing potion, and then the 3, and then I'll do 3 random as well.
Okay, so 50 gold for you,
Mhm.
and let's see what random potions that. So yeah, 50 gold from Hopper, 50 gold Antyr, and then 60
Well,
gold from
80.
Antyr, 60 for you. How many? How many?
No, I
healing?
said 3.
3 healing potions, and then a go at the
No. 1 healing potion, then 3 randoms.
right. So 80. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go. Roll me some D100s. Gimme.
There's,
And just to make it easy, he's going to identify what they are when he hands them to you.
30 on the dot,
30 on the dot.
25.
Hey, hold on.
And I'm just getting them out. Oh my god, I rolled really low.
You just get piss in a jar.
Into the luck.
Okay, sorry. What was
This is the gamble.
what was the first
So
one?
the first is 30.
Roll me a D10.
A 1.
Potion of he was like potion of acid resistance.
Yeah.
So you drink that, you gain resistance to acid for 1 hour.
All right. 25.
25. Roll me a D10.
4.
This is a potion of force resistance.
Oh, beautiful. 43.
43. Oh, fuck. Now, this is a good one. It's a transparent liquid with a sliver of a fingernail floating in it. This is a potion of hill giant strength.
What?
Drink this potion and your strength will become 21 for 1 hour. So a potion of acid resistance, potion of force resistance, and a potion of hill giant strength.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Everyone else good?
Oh yeah, this is a good shop you got here.
Thank you. Like I said, family business. There are other locations being made across the globe. So if you're ever anywhere else, there is always a Pashan's potion in the capital city to tickle your needs. And he gives you a wink. Let me do a little charisma check on that to see how good his
Yeah.
showmanship is. 13. It's all right.
Yeah.
Not as
That's
cringy
fine.
as it could have been.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
If you're ever in a Nundial city, my parents operate that one.
It comes off endearing because he tries to blink and it's just both eyes.
Yeah,
going,
both eyes.
The real one.
But yes, we have shops on every continent. We're still working on getting one on the continent of Basgrave, but that's been a headache of sorts. That place is not real. It's not a nice place to be, so we might just abandon that idea altogether. But yes, of course, enjoy your potions. Did you want any ingredients, or would you just stick with the potions today?
No, I think I'll hold off on that.
Wonderful. Well, enjoy your day. I have other customers to attend to.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I do not mean to interrupt you. Maybe we could get some more just healing potions. Like, we don't need to do the gamble, but we maybe wants to get a couple healing potions.
Well, I sold your friend there 3. I sold your other friend 1. You want more?
Oh yeah, I'd take like how much you wants for maybe me to have like maybe for me to get like 3 potions.
That would run you 150 gold.
Yeah, okay. I'll pay you your fee.
All right,
I'll pay your fee, potion man.
and these are all just basic healing potions. So yeah, 150 gold for 3 basic healing potions. All right, that's a lot of healing potions among you all. Anything else?
I mean,
All right, have a good day, everybody. Yes, I'll be with you in a moment, sir. And he wanders over to this elderly gnome who's like trying to read the labels on things but can't. And that gnome is
Okay.
Flitstone. No.
On to oh god. On to the Quill and Tome.
Yeah.
I'll make it brief. I just want to see if they have a few books, some components for my spell book.
Yeah. And then we're going to the saloon or
The saloon for some
mines.
drinks. Might as
The
well go to the
mines.
saloon. Oh, right, the mines.
Yeah, there's something about someone named Usa Ferenta.
Yes, that is.
Are we still speaking in codes? Did you guys see how cool I was? How casual I came up with that name? Toe Jam! It sounds nothing like my name. That guy didn't get it at all.
I do not think he was aware of our current status in the current events.
You kept it very casual, Tojam.
Yeah, I was so cool.
So cool. So the Quill and the Tome, and then we'll go to, I guess, however we're feeling after that, we can make a decision.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
All right. So you leave Pashan's Potions, and as you leave, there's like a little mounted stone head by the door that opens its mouth, and it's just shaped like the owner of this establishment. The head just goes, "Thank you for shopping at Pashan's Potions, and remember, when you're here, you're family."
Oh,
You
They
leave.
should open a restaurant called Pashan's Gardens.
Ugh. And you can go next door, roughly. Oh, like a block northeast to the Quill and Tome.
A city block.
Yeah, about a city block, which is a half hour.
Yeah.
So you get to not Pashan's Potions. It's 5 p.m. You get to the sun is starting to set, and you get to this shop that just looks like a big old book made of yellow crystal, and inside, it's a bookstore essentially. Bookshelves filled with books. It's dimly lit, and there's other things on sale like quills and all sorts of like inkwells, and standing there behind the counter, just writing in a ledger, you see an Otoben, these humanoid walruses. He's wearing little small pince-nez glasses, a long like brown overcoat, a beige waistcoat with a white undershirt, and a nice little copper-colored tie. He's like, "Hello, welcome to the Quill and Tome."
Hello.
Ah, familiar customer.
And Torger waves.
Oh yeah. Dresses glasses. Oh, you're the one I'm speaking to, yes. Welcome. How's the book faring?
Oh, yeah, you can see the outside. You see? It's perfect. Thank you.
Not many people buy spell books like that for what you are using it for, but it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What's you?
I probably
Yeah.
didn't know you did that, actually.
Yeah, it's perfect for my situation. It's exactly.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, it's everything I need and more.
Excellent, I'll write that down in the review section.
Hey,
Oh,
what's that over
do you-
there? Hoop and stick? I'll play with that.
Do you have another one of those books?
I do for a price,
Of course.
and that price is money. Do you want one?
I do, yes.
Are you sure? You look like you're quite capable. Looks like you don't get into scraps where you have to worry about such a thing. You're quite billowy as well. My papers are blowing all over the place.
Sorry, it's just a natural. No, we've found ourselves in a predicament where ensuring my book safety would be ideal. So,
So you're looking for an enduring spell book.
correct, yes.
That would run you about 40 gold pieces.
Okay. Do you happen to sell books on the flora of this place?
No.
Great.
I sort of deal in more the arcane books.
Oh, even better. All
You
right.
want the library if you're looking for books on other things.
There's a library here.
Yes, but I forget the name. I told somebody during our session 0 the name of the library, but I don't remember who. I think it was your Duergar friend there, but I don't recall. But
Don't
yes,
worry,
Playing with a hoop
I'm
and
going to
stick.
step into my mind's palace and I'm going to figure it out. Give me just one moment, please.
While ToeJam is doing that, could I also acquire some incense and some inks
Of
and some
course.
supplies for spell?
yeah, of course.
Copying.
How much would you like?
I'm looking for about.
Apologies, my name is Sten Harlow.
Stan or Sten?
Sten.
Thank you.
Could I
My
get
name's Stan.
Can I get 500? Or I'm sorry, yes, 500 gold pieces worth.
Whoa, big spender, but yes, of course.
Yeah, so it's about 10 increments. To be able to cast 10. Yeah. Anyway.
Just gives you like a big old box full of stuff.
Okay, and you said 40 gold for the book.
Yep, the Enduring Spellbook, 40 gold.
So here's 540 gold for you.
Yeah, I'm stepping into my mind's palace and all I remember is maybe the names of the librarian. Like, I was going to see Adele in the library. Or maybe it was the Adeline library. I don't know. I'm trying to look at my own handwriting because I wrote it down. My handwriting is absolute trash.
Well, since I can't remember what the library is,
It's called. I spelled it. I think I spelled it Adelin. Or maybe the
Spelled it with an I.
Oh yeah, that's it. No, thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Eidolon's Labyrinth, yeah.
Oh yeah, Eidolon's Labyrinth, yes.
Yeah.
That's the name of the library.
Oh, that's and you see Doe just like scratching out some of the
It's-
letters they misspelt.
And he'll point, it is on the map actually, he'll point to the northwest. It's like the next building to the northwest. Eidolon's Labyrinth, it's the library here in the city. They have books on all sorts of subjects if that's what you're interested in.
It's very good, Antyr. Trust me.
Yeah, we've been there before. We're pretty learned.
So yeah, you have the Enduring Spellbook bought, and then all your like 500 gold
Nice.
worth of spell components. Can I assist anyone else?
Do you perhaps have just 2 rocks?
No.
Very well, I shall find them on the street.
All right.
Then you were gracious. I appreciate your hospitality and your being really good at being a salesperson. Anyway,
You're most welcome. And yes, remember, if you ever need of parchment inks or quills or books to write in, this is the place to come.
perfect. Thank you.
actually, Stead, on that note, could I perhaps have a simple journal and quill?
Of course, I'm nothing but accommodating. A journal will run you. Uh, 2 silver. Do you want a magical quill or an ordinary quill?
Let us go for a magical quill.
Alright.
Why not?
That way you don't have to buy ink. I
As they
don't have
say,
any
it
magical
exists.
quills in stock. Unfortunately,
No,
I just looked.
I have decided not to be an asshole today. Very well. A regular quill it will be.
Alright, a regular quill will only run you 2 copper pieces. It's also known as an ink pen, if you want to find it in the equipment. It's just
Okay.
called an ink pen. And you would need a 1 ounce bottle of ink. It's the least amount of ink we sell, and it's 10 gold pieces for a 1 ounce bottle of ink. 10 gold,
Okay.
1 ounce bottle of ink.
Okay, so that'd be 10 gold, 2 silver, 2 copper?
Yep.
Cool. 2 and 2. Thank you very much.
I'll look into magical quills for if you ever decide to return.
Merci.
You're most welcome, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, can I ask you something real quick? Looking over his shoulder to see that no one else is really listening.
To Sten?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever heard of something called a rainbow?
Yes, of course, we get them all the time here.
Hopper just points to his eyes.
What's your passive perception? Because Torger's having this conversation in like private.
I'm
Oh.
whispering this all just
Yeah.
to the shopkeep.
Oh, just I thought
yeah,
he was
yeah.
talking to us.
No.
Never-
No.
Yes, we see them here all the time. It rains a lot, and then we get rainbows.
So he pulls out his ink supplies that he has, the
Mhm.
tattooing supplies that we've,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
painter supplies that we've flavored
Yeah,
as
yeah.
tattoo supplies. Could you possibly tell me which ones of these is these? Like if any of these is any types of rainbows colors?
Oh, of
'Cause I'm-
course.
All it's got, they all just look so beautiful and grays to me. So I just don't understand what this is.
Ah,
If
yes.
you could maybe give me any other colors that fills in the rainbow, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, he'll like point out which colors are what for rainbows. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
So if it's a 1 ounce bottle of each
Yeah.
color, could I pay for that for 70 gold to make
Yeah, of
sure I
course.
have the different kinds of ink,
And they're labeled with the color too.
so I can read it?
Yeah, he's labeled.
But I can't.
He'll
tell
label
what
them for
the
you.
Fuck it is.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, 70 gold for a rainbow ink set.
Cool. And then I already have probably like a standard like
Yeah,
navy or
yeah,
black
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever. All right, cool.
Yeah, Hopper, did you want to buy a colored ink set or just normal black ink?
just normal black ink.
Okay. All right, everybody. Big spenders.
Okay.
I like it.
Thank you so much.
I will look into magical quills. I sell magical books, so it only makes sense.
Alright. Well, hey, Daryl. As we're walking out the door.
Yeah.
How many things can you turn into?
Guess find out.
Can you turn into a book?
Into a door?
A book?
Maybe a really big book.
With all the how many pages?
You see Doe kind of like their tongue is just like tapping the side of their mouth, like they're deep in thought. Lot of pages. Hmm. Like a fat encyclopedia. Yeah. Volumes and volumes and volumes. Yeah. It's too small. It's too hard to get into.
Wow. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Can it turn to an instrument?
I don't see why not.
Like an instrument that works?
You see Doe just kind of looking at you, and in their brain they're just thinking about the boat. You could certainly try.
Alright. Well, yeah, you know what? We will find out. Because so far, as I've seen, you've been able to do exactly what we needed when we needed it, so... I look forward to seeing what you can do.
So can I.
All right. Where to next?
Hey, Antyr, did you want to go to the library?
Oh, a lot of walking for the day.
Do you want to make it a foot race? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think you would probably beat me.
Yeah, you can see Antyr's kind of probably walking a little slower than everybody else.
Definitely could beat me at the moment.
Okay.
I am not of where I should be after that fight. I think I need a rest.
It's like the billowing is Antyr trying to like walk in wind.
Look,
Looking very Marcel Marceau.
let's just go to the saloon. Let's just go get a drink. We could partake in the activities that you wish to partake in.
Okay, we can do that. Hey, could you remind me, Antyr, which potions you got as the last potion you got? I forget.
Oh, the force resistance.
No, that's not the one.
Is
It's
that
not
No,
the
the-
giant strengths?
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, what about it?
Listen, I was gonna see if yous wants to make a cool trade.
Oh,
Maybe yous wants to trade our last potions together.
what was your last potion?
That was the potions of longevity. He said it was
Oh,
really expensive.
Without even
A thought.
hands you out the potion.
Okay, Torger, you have a potion of Hill Giant Strength. Antyr, you have a potion of Longevity.
Antyr is gonna down it immediately.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It's like there was like
Oh, just down it.
I don't know if anybody has a high enough perception. Probably does.
Nobody
but
does.
Yeah, there was so immediately downs it.
The highest here is a 14.
Yeah, probably not then.
Okay. Yeah.
We are
2%
not very
what?
wise.
2%. How did I bet into that?
All right.
Like,
Well, it was
so
it was
You had the royal flush and I
I'm-
didn't see it.
I'm gonna roll the percentage so you don't know what's happening when you drink it to see if it's
Okay, that's fine.
okay. Roll me a d6
You see Antyr
and then add
gross
6 to it.
gray hairs.
5.
You de-age 5 years. Is that
And then
d6
Well, add
plus
6.
1?
I'm sorry. So 11.
Oh,
So 11. So you de-age 11 years.
I thought it was a minimum of 13.
Oh right, minimum of 12.
No, I thought the minimum
12,
you could get
yeah.
was 13. You can't be younger than 13 years old.
Oh,
from
that's
my
what it meant.
understanding.
The age. You can't be younger than 13 years old.
Okay.
oh, okay.
So yeah, you de-age 11 years.
Whoa.
You see Antyr, there's a moment as Antyr kind of closes their eyes, and it's like you see a euphoric expression cross their face as they just nothing changes.
Yeah, no.
They're an elf. They look young anyway. Nothing changes. But Antyr, you see like the shoulders dip a bit, and the expression on the face usually was like very concerned, relaxes. Yeah.
So chronologically, 409,
So 398.
98. There we go. Cool. So you just immediately down it.
I cannot tell what happened. You just chugged it like it was a glass of wine.
It was a delicate wine. Torger, I owe you so much in this moment now. You have just changed a lot. A lot.
I don't get it.
Grin, when you go from living a life of being untouched by time, and then you are thrust into a place where you can feel the moments pass in increments of seconds, smaller than a second, then you'd understand why that was needed, necessary. The time I've been here has completely been erased. I have more time to do, more time to achieve.
Yeah, okay. But like,
Do not
Well-
become hooked on this potion. I feel like you could become addicted to it very quickly in your circumstances.
Yeah, maybe if you've got like 5,000 golds all the time.
Or like, you're very lucky and 10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. 69's my lucky number.
Nice.
Then you could buy it for me. I mean, to the saloon then.
Yeah, we
Just
could
the
trade
one.
anytime we want. How many minutes is it going to take us to get to the saloon?
20 minutes?
Yeah, okay. Let's go. It's about 20 minutes walk, so it's almost like 2 miles. Here we go. He starts just like
That's a
loosening up.
very brisk walk for 2 miles.
It's like a 10-minute mile. It's like a bit of a jog.
Yeah, that was my fastest mile in high school. Okay, Caleb, shut up.
That's a presidential fitness test. I get it. 10-minute mile.
All right. So to,
Ugh.
to the Shadowstrike Saloon
A
then.
run for me. I
and
hate
not
that.
and not the mine. Interesting. Okay.
Hate that.
So 20 minutes. The sun.
But you're a rabbit.
Yeah. The sun is. You can leap further than anybody else. The sun is.
Only one more time.
The sun is lower now, so it's starting to get that orange purple kind of sky. The rain is still coming down, but it's nice and cool. And eventually you arrive at a building hewn from black crystal. It's like a seedy area of the town. There's not a lot of people in this area. It's kind of like this area has kind of just been left on its own volition, like kind of abandoned. You're on like the eastern edge of the city almost. A building of black crystal, and yeah. Torger and Doe would recognize Shadowstrike Saloon. And it's
All right.
raucous on the inside. You can just hear loud banging and yelling and just very loud.
All right, Stowe. I need you to do the same things you did last time. You've got to be my corner person. Okay, you cool with that again?
Yeah.
All right, slaps me on the face as hard as you can.
You muted yourself.
You muted yourself, but I love this. I love this motion, and I'm very excited.
You just see dough in all their glory. You see like all 3 rows of teeth, just like glistening, a little bit of like sticky slime dripping. Their tongues just out, and just across the face.
Alright, you smack Torger with your tongue.
And after the tongue, then he tumps the hill giant strength potion.
Okay, your strength is 21 for 1 hour. You can just click on that and go override score. Make it 21.
Just gonna
Seeing
do it.
him do that, Hopper's gonna start a 1-hour timer on their bracer, or on his
Okay,
bracer.
cool. Do you all step into Shadowstrike Saloon then?
Mm-hmm.
Could I
Okay.
begin casting? Could I begin casting Gift of Alacrity?
Yeah, of
onto-
course. Yep.
What's that?
Yeah, that's what you get advantage on your
Okay.
initiatives.
So, you all step into Shadowstrike.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a D8. A D8. Sorry.
You all step into Shadowstrike Saloon, and it's a dark, barely lit tavern with it's made of black crystal, so it doesn't get any light. And there are just seedy individuals all over the place, big burly individuals, people who probably partake in crime on the daily. And behind the counter, Torger and Doe, you'd recognize the owner of the establishment, but not by name, because they didn't give you a name. A scarlet colored female tiefling with short black hair, curled black horns, wearing a high-collared long red coat. Well, back for more.
Yeah, I'm here. What you going to do about it? And he smiles coyly,
Oh.
like
Ah.
not like trying to fight somebody, but like excited, like, yeah, what you going to do about it?
Are you here for refreshments, or are you here for the other entertainment?
Oh, we're going to take a little column A and a little column B.
Alright then, Rook will look after you in the underbar then. And she snaps her fingers and a trapdoor opens up near the back wall of the establishment.
And then being deferential to the house, Torger is going to, he knows how to grease palms. He's going to slide 25 gold
Okay,
on the table to the house owner.
pockets it.
Make sure that my friends is taken care of no matter what happens to me.
Oh, gladly. You all follow Torger down into the underbar?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So as you go into the underbar...
Don't. Just not for a minute.
Okay.
Joe goes up to the bar.
Do you have any more cheesecake?
You didn't get cheesecake from this tavern, you got it from the Crystal Palace.
But they're just like, they think everywhere has cheesecake
Oh, okay.
now. At like
Okay,
every
okay.
tavern, every bar.
Okay.
Nice.
This is great. This is good.
Beautiful.
No.
Oh. I thought every establishment like this had cheesecake. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Do you have anything like it?
No.
Oh.
So, do you have a sweet tooth?
Apparently.
Antyr's gonna reach into one of their side pouches and open it and pull out a little piece of like burlap, essentially.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. It hands Joe one of them. It's a little old. It's like a day or two old. But it's apple pie. It's like a piece of apple pie that we got from.
Oh yeah, it's a little handheld apple pie.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's like one of the little like
And it's
tart
you can
size.
you can
Like
tell
a turnover.
it'd be still it's like 2 days old, yeah. Or yeah, 3 days old.
3 days, yeah.
Joe just like gingerly takes it in their hands and they just take like a big whiff of it.
Mhm.
Like where their nose would be, they're just like, and they just very gently break a small piece off first, and you could swear their pupils just, all four of them, and they're just like starstruck for a second, and they put the rest of the apple pie holding on their tongue, and they just go over and they just give you a big squeeze. They're not strong at all, but just like,
Oh, and this is well, not as good as cheesecake, but oh, the flavors, cinnamon. Oh,
and they're just like, their tongue's just like holding it and lingering on it, and they're just like taking in all the flavors, and they're just like, holy shit, this is a brand new world.
Up, up and away. Ah, beautiful.
Here, you could have this one as well. And Antyr's gonna hand over the steak and potato, I think, or steak and kidney. Let me
Steak and
double check.
kidney, yeah.
Yeah, steak and kidney pie. Have that for later, like dinner or something. A pre-fight snack, if you will.
Yes, you wouldn't want.
Traditional pre-fight donut.
Yes, you wouldn't want to leave your you wouldn't want to leave your friends downstairs for too long.
No,
You might want
we'll
to
be
say
going-
your goodbyes. You never know what could happen to them.
Oh,
And yeah, Doe, you would know that this establishment, the fights are generally.
what was that? As Doe and Antyr are leaving, was that a threat?
Promise.
Will it rock?
Okay.
So you all make your way down into the underbar, and the trapdoor closes behind you. And down here is just another bar, but with a heavy copper smell in the air, like pennies, and there's blood like all over this like dirt pit that's in the center, and all of the bars, tables, and chairs are set up around the exterior of this pit, and it's about like a 25-foot deep pit of just dirt and nothing else. And as you all come down, you just hear a sound of something cutting through meat, and you come down just in time to see this like really nimble halfling get cut in half by a massive orc wielding like a massive great sword. Just cuts a halfling in half who he was fighting in the pit, and people jump in and sort of hauling the pieces of the halfling out of the pit.
Oh,
And then
wow.
a bunch of coin is just handed out, and the winner gets handed like a sack full of coin, and he just sits down and smashes a few drinks.
And you guys see like you see Torger just like limbering up in the corner, just like knees to his chest, and he's doing the Michael Phelps, the clapping his own shoulder, just like making sure everything's loose.
And then operating the underbar, you see a tabaxi that resembles a Maine Coon cat. And he's got long shoulder-length hair, nimble, wearing like various like leather pieces with like metal armor, and he's got like a wicked like curved like Kopesh like sword. And he's just giving people drinks, and he's just like getting coin from people who are placing bets on the fights. If anyone would like to put their name in the ring, now is the time. Put your name on a ballot, and it will be random as per usual. And as you all,
yeah.
Do you have any hard liquor?
oh, of course, you have to numb the pain somehow.
Can I buy a round for me and my friends?
Yes, of course. What do you want? Whiskey.
Clear. Something clear.
Whiskey it is.
That's as
Girls-
clear as it's gonna get.
Is there any way that we could, so if the way this works is you put a name in and it's all random who they fight?
Correct.
Okay. So we probably wouldn't want to, if we're friends with someone, we probably, only one of us should throw in, right?
Depends if you want to fight a friend.
Yeah, probably not.
What's this guy's name again? What's this cat's name again?
You were just told Rook.
Yeah, Rook, how's it going?
As per usual. Cleaning up a lot of bodies today.
Yeah, and I definitely have never not known that blood is the color red.
Alright. But you
Alright,
look,
so
and
I'm
he
going
kind
to put
of,
my name in.
okay, as you put your name in, someone's like, what the fu-? And you can hear like shuffling footsteps walking over to your group, like about 3 or 4 individuals, and you see this muscular halfling, like a 3'2", just built like a tank, bald, big old brown mustache,
Okay.
and like, hey, fucker. And it's like, you see them like looking towards Antyr. Yeah, you.
Huh? Oh,
And you
hello.
Look, you look down, there's like a halfling just built like a machine just looking up at you. Yeah, you're the one.
I appreciate the offer, but I think someone else is
No. You're the one.
Of what?
You said, you gave something to a friend of mine. Said, it would make us perform better during the trial. We took it.
It was going to.
And, well, did the opposite.
Hey, hold on.
Did they
What's
brew
you
it
saying?
correctly?
You was calling someone a fucker? Was you talking into a mirror or something? Starts like standing in front of Antyr.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, I know. You was talking to you because you said fucker and you talking into a mirror or something. Yeah, that's what you saying.
Puts his name in.
Yeah, okay. Use all talk. Yeah, I can't wait to see your name come out the same time as mine. Fucker, I'll see you later. Ha ha!
Rook, how much to fight this fucker? And he points at Torger. No draws necessary. Will it be the established price to skip the ballot? And he just hands him like a big sack of coin. Alright, looks like you two are next.
Yeah, I've got 2 straws for you.
And the halfling just leaps into the pit, lands, and just starts
Do
cracking
we
his
set
neck.
bets now?
Yeah, I'll comes to see you in a second. And,
Do we need to
hey,
put our
Rook,
bets in now? How do we do this? How does
yeah,
betting work?
Rook, I was going to put in 1,000 gold for me.
Before he hops in, could I have tapped him on the shoulder, and used one of my magical tinkerings to add a phrase to his back?
Yeah, what's the phrase say?
It's a kick me sign.
Perfect. Yeah, of course. To who? To Torger or the...
To the halfling.
Oh, then make a
Oh.
sleight of hand check. Because you
I
might
will.
get clocked in the face for that.
Bardic inspiration?
You say I'm also definitely.
How are you inspiring them in this? Because this is a little...
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, could I get the help action from Torger distracting him with his fight talk?
Sure.
That's a lot better. 19.
Alright, you slap him on the back and he just says, kick me on his back.
Yep.
And the halfling leaps into the pit. And just so you know, Bardic Inspiration lasts for a minute. I think.
Lasts for 10
10
minutes.
minutes.
Okay. So he hops into the pit, starts cracking his neck. You can see 3 other people approach the pit and just look down. One is like a human woman in like a lace black gown and like a black coat, pale skin, dark eyes, short black hair, and she's just standing there like this, looking into the pit. Beside her, very similar situation to the creep on a leash, but not on a leash, but sort of very close by, kind of at all times, is a ghoul, basically, just a pure undead guy, just in tattered clothes, no lower jaw, tongue just hanging out like beside this woman. And then the other figure is just a massive let me see, I gotta pull up this party document of these people. Yeah, you got the little halfling, muscular little halfling. There's a red dragonborn in like a black fur collared coat with a big a musket strapped to his back. And then the ghoul. A woman, the halfling who's now in the pit, and then this dragonborn. And they're just
So
standing
there's
there.
gonna put 300 on Torger.
Okay.
so Torger's gonna throw. Yeah, I'm going to put 1,000 on me. He throws 1,000 to
Okay.
Rook.
Okay.
And then.
And just so you know, the winner just gets all the money that's betted. The people in the bar don't get any money. Just the winner gets all the winnings that are being bet.
Okay.
People just are here to enjoy bloodshed.
Okay, then maybe 1,000 doesn't make sense because I thought it would maybe double or something.
No.
So,
It's just you get what
Okay,
everyone
so-
bets on you.
all right, then I'm.
Even though it's not
500.
really a betting situation, they're just like, oh man, yeah, fucking kill this guy.
then-
We'll pay to see you kill somebody. Basically, you're getting what they pay to see this fight, essentially.
Okay.
All right, so then it'll be 500 then because
Okay.
I thought it would double.
Okay.
But it's 500, and then before Torger jumps into the pit, cracks his neck and he looks at Antyr. if I lose, Yuz gets to pick the tattoo. And he does this, and he pops his top off.
Okay.
And on the front of his chest is a fucking huge chest piece.
Yeah.
That is Illithid Beholder. That is it's a beholder.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's a beholder. So it's got all the eye stalks, but its whole mouth is a fucking. It's got that thing.
Yeah.
And the stalks go out to his chest. And on the back, you see another piece that's like an owl bear. But like it's like a really sweet looking owl bear, like a really like, it's got like maybe anime eyes.
Oh.
And look, a softer beak. But it's like really, but it's still like like ready to attack. You see him pop down, and he just like front flips in.
All right.
I'm imagining. Have you seen Nimona yet? Anyone?
No.
Not yet.
Oh.
So, as this is happening, and someone says, "Oh, you can pick my tattoo if I lose," Rook looks over to the people who are to Antyr. Yeah, well, I suppose we could let you tattoo the corpse. I mean, it is fight to the death here. I'm sure you're all aware. That's why you're here. All right. And the halfling looks up, and you can see one of the people that he's with just tosses him in an axe, and he just catches it. And then there's a
So
3,
then
2,
pops his own short out.
1. And as this bell rings, ding, 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 we're gonna go to break, and we'll be back here in 10 minutes for this one-on-one brawl to the death, essentially.
First rule of Fight Club.
'Cause that's the rules: fight to the death in this little
Damn,
tavern.
that's
So we'll pick
That's
up
pretty
there,
crazy.
and we'll pick up there in 10
So
minutes.
it's a 25-foot pit.
It's a 25-foot radius, 25-foot deep.
Great, beautiful.
It's basically, there's really nowhere to go if you're in here. Yeah, it's basically to get up close and personal, and it's stained with blood, and it's all sand. So yeah, we'll be back here in 10 minutes for a PvP, not a PvP, but for a fight. And we'll see what happens. So, see y'all back here in 10 minutes. So yes, have paid. There's a fight going on. This halfling, muscular halfling, was threatening Antyr, getting in Antyr. Well, not getting in Antyr's face, but like being a dick to Antyr, saying Antyr drugged my friends, blah blah blah. When she caused shit to go down, wanted to fight Antyr. Torger stepped in. And the halfling just like, okay, fine, I'll get this Duergar out of the way and fight him first. So, both of you stepped into the pit. One of the Dragonborn tossed a hand axe to this halfling, and he grabbed onto it. You have pulled out your short sword. Ding, ding, ding. The bell rings. Let's roll initiative. Just Torger and this halfling.
Add a
Alright.
D8.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else can just do stuff as they please, like yell words of encouragement if you want to give him the help action and stuff like that.
All right, so that's a total of a 22.
Okay. So, you hop into the pit after him. Opposite sides of the pit, so 25 feet away from each other. Ding, ding, ding. Torger, you're up first.
So yeah, I'm gonna close the gap 25 feet right away,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to attack him with my short sword first.
Go for it.
Right. So short sword attack.
Oh, before you fight, the announcer's going to
Oh, I'm
say,
Oh, sorry.
in one corner we have Brace, and what name do you want to go by? Looking down at Torger.
Toe Jam.
Torger Otrson.
Torger, Otrson. And then yeah, you close the gap. And what'd you get to hit?
Here we go. 26.
Oh, it says you already rolled a 14 though.
Oh, okay. Then I'll take that 14 first.
Okay. So with your 14, you come in with the short sword, and he just like hits you in the hand. Like he like takes his elbow, hits you in the wrist, and like makes you just kind of swing over his head a little bit.
Then I'm gonna come around with the back
Go for it.
axe hand.
And the second attack was the
the unarmed
okay.
second attack.
So the second attack is an unarmed one then.
I'm gonna do that right now. Roll it right now. Oof. That is a 9.
So blocks the first one and then catches the fist on the second one.
Catches my fist.
Yeah. Anything else?
I mean, I've done it. That's it. That's all I can
So
do.
that was your bonus action unarmed strike then, right?
Yep.
Okay. His turn then. He's gonna bonus action rage. Just screams. Rah! The muscles start to like bulge, just poof, and veins pop, and is just gonna swing at you with his hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
For a 17 to hit.
Miss.
How does he miss? Do you want to block it, dodge it?
So he's got my hand.
Yeah.
If he's coming over the top, I push his hand into his other hand, so he kind of crosses himself.
Perfect. So, bonus action.
Okay.
He's gonna take the other hand to his back, like where he has like a belt. No. How does this work? I'm not used to this kind of dude. Probably would have been a frenzied rage, we'd say.
Okay.
So bonus action, he's going to attack with the hand axe again. Just kind of like flip it up,
okay.
throw it up in the air, break out, catch it, and then go to bring it down on your head. Fuck me. 16 to hit. So he's coming down
That's a miss.
to get you on top of the head with it.
If he still has a hold of my hand, then
Yeah.
it is. I'm going to move like a dance move and
Okay.
spin him around. To the back. So he's gonna come down and like start to spin around, so his back
Perfect.
is to me.
Alright. Anybody up top
Uh,
shouting anything, doing
His back
anything?
is to you. You see the kick me sign on his back.
Oh yeah, everyone gets a view of the kick me sign.
Would that maybe grant the help action,
No.
giving Torger a target?
No.
Ah,
Mhm.
ah.
Doe
like that.
just yells out,
If you die, you won't know what I was.
referencing because we were talking about he's been guessing what Doe was originally, and
Yeah.
by yelling that, can I give him bardic inspiration?
Yeah, sure.
For 10 minutes, you can roll a 1d6 on one ability check, attack roll or saving throw.
Cool.
Right on.
Antyr, are you doing
Cool, cool,
anything?
cool.
You could, if you
No, not
want to
yet.
do something
Not
to
yet.
interfere, you guys can, but
I don't have.
you don't know what happens if
anything.
you do.
No worries.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Anything for the creeping
so-
grin then? You do
Torger's
see the-
opponent
I will say you
hears.
see the I will say the people you saw him with, like the halfling with, his party members are very, very like attentive on everything that's going on, like
Yeah.
in the pit and outside the pit.
Mhm.
And they're not. They're most of them are staring at Antyr, just like
I'll just stare in daggers.
yeah. What about the creeping grin?
So Torger's opponent hears in their head, I think you're going to lose, and your soul is not going anywhere pleasant.
He looks around. He looks around all like confused, trying to find the source of the voice. Perfect. Okay. That's gonna bring us back to Torger. So yeah, he tried to hit you on top of the head with an axe, and then you see the kick me sign on his back.
Uh,
And then
so
you hear
I'm
words
going,
of encouragement from Doe. So bardic inspiration.
which is a +6.
Yep.
For the next 10 minutes. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna try the sword again.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 1 for a total of 8.
So an automatic.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a 1. Yeah. So you go to get him with the sword, and he just no damage. As you finish the pirouette of spinning him, he just headbutts you in the forehead. Just crack. No damage. Just for flavor.
Okay, so then it's an unarmed strike from
Yep.
from your boy Torger. So that's a 22.
That hits. What are you hitting him with? Arm, elbow, head?
Oh, that is he hits me. Ha ha ha! Wham! Comes back with the forehead, right aiming for the bridge of the
Go
nose.
for it.
Just smash.
Go
with
for it.
22.
Give me damage.
That damage is going to be 6 damage.
You feel his nose like, and blood just starts oozing. You definitely break the nose with that.
If
Reduce
can
to
I ask
3.
can I ask?
Yep.
With that, can I forego damage to disarm? Is that how that works? Or
I'd say no, because you're targeting his head, not his hand.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
But
for sure.
you crack him in the head, and you definitely break his nose. But he seems like he resisted a little, just like ugh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else?
Nope. No, nothing right now.
Okay. Single melee which has a bonus action on each of your turns. Excellent. Yeah, he's gonna.
He didn't do. No, that was just frenzy, not the other one, the R word.
Yeah.
I forget the R word one.
He doesn't
Reckless.
have. He doesn't have reckless.
Thank you,
yet.
reckless. Sorry, it's not even an R word. Wait, is it R or W?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm used to reckless records.
He's
Sorry.
going to go to kick you on the unmentionables.
Great.
Unarmed strike.
Yeah, of course.
Natural 20.
Great.
But because there's no dice rolled on an unarmed strike, it's just
Yeah.
flat damage because you only double dice
Oh,
for a crit.
wait. So, oh shit. Sorry. Yeah, you probably would have closed the distance anyway, but I forgot to remind. Like, if I have the crusher feat, I knock him back 5 feet.
Oh, he would have closed the distance, yeah.
Great. Yeah, I figured. But I
So he kicks you in the unmentionables for 6 damage. Just whack. And because it was a crit, when you score a critical hit that deals bludgeoning damage against a creature, Attack rolls against that creature made with advantage until the start of your next turn because he also has the Crusher feat.
Great.
And you're knocked back 5 feet.
Is it both?
Yeah, once per turn. Crusher the pushback is once per turn with Crusher, and if it's a critical hit, it's advantage on attacks against them.
Okay, I'm learning about the Crusher. Thank you.
So kicks you on the unmentionables, and the force is so hard it pushes you back 5 feet, and then he's gonna Reckless with his hand axe as a bonus action, and come in with the hand axe because he's frenzied, so he can make a single melee attack as a bonus action on each of his turns after this one.
Sure.
So he's coming with the hand axe as he kicks you back with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
For a 26 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
For 12.
Oh my God. Good thing we
12
got
damage.
healing
12
potions.
slashing. Just
Sure.
and no holds barred. Remember, you could pop a potion if you want.
Sure.
So he slashes you with the axe and like embeds into your collarbone and just sticks, and it just sticks there. Just
Yeah, but if I do that, then it's just a waste of a turn for me.
and
Yeah. He's just gonna make it up.
and that's your turn, Torger. Anybody else doing anything? You still got Bardic Inspiration.
Are there any like flat walls that the whole audience can see, or just
There's-
like the inside of the ring?
Yeah, it's like the flat walls are inside the ring. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to the wall, like kind of lean over the railing, and I'm gonna like touch it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use another Tinker's Infusion, to make him into Tor Jam, or turn him into Tor Jam for Torger.
Okay. We'll say that's a help action.
Yeah.
Antyr, anything for you?
I'm muted. I'm being watched, so I'm acting the part. Oh,
Okay.
crazy.
Make it deception or performance, your choice.
It's either
Just
good,
really
so
playing
we'll
up the
just-
Southern Belle bit.
Oh, an 18.
Okay. Cool. And then creep and grin.
The hair's
Anything from you-
flowing.
Anything from you two?
How far away are they?
If you're at the edge of the pit, whatever side you want to be on, they'd be at most 15 feet. Or at most, if you're on the one side of the pit, 25. But if you're on the pit where they are, 5 feet.
Okay. So the pit is
25 foot.
what is
radius.
it? 25-foot radius.
Yeah.
So a total of like a 50-foot diameter.
The
Or
pit's
is it a
just- the pit's just
25 foot
25 foot
diameter?
around. Just completely 25 feet diameter.
Okay, 20. Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing this time.
Okay. Torger.
So Torger with a shorter opponent who's got a thing in his shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a key point as a bonus action.
Okay.
I want to ask if this is too much shenanigans. Let me
Okay.
know. I'd like to take a small lunge and use Step of the Wind to take a disengage action and use the wing boots. And with my jump distance doubled for this turn,
Yeah.
I'd like to jump up into the air and float. So that's as my bonus action.
Yep.
And my movement. If I have this person's axe in my shoulder, in my collarbone, like you said,
Yeah.
can I jump up and pull it out of their hand?
That would be using your attack action to try to disarm them.
Yeah.
Okay, so bonus action to do disengage and fly up, and then with the force trying to do a disarming thingy.
Yeah, trying to disarm them as I jump up to take their weapon away, and I'm going to jump up,
Okay.
I assume at least 20 feet.
Yeah, you have as much fly speed as you have movement speed, like
Yes, I'm
remaining
gonna jump.
basically.
I'm going to jump up, the 20 to 25 feet.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. We are looking for disarming.
That's what I'm assuming. I'm just because it's right there inside
Yeah.
my shoulder.
Yeah, it only seems like there's disarming rules for that one fighter class.
Oh, okay.
So,
If that's the case,
because they got disarming strike, but it doesn't make sense that they're the only people who know how to disarm people. Yeah, let's just say it's like it's similar to a grapple check for the time being. It's opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
So whatever you want to use versus whatever he uses, he's gonna go
Okay.
athletics because rage.
You have advantage because of my help action.
You have advantage, and you have a bardic inspiration if you want to do that.
Okay.
He's gonna go. He's
yeah.
gonna go athletics. I'm gonna roll that on the table for everybody to see.
Same. I'm
Actually,
doing the same
he's-
thing and I'm rolling it as
I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but hey, who knows?
Let's see.
Because he's
I'm
a
gonna do it. I'm rolling mine
he's got
right
a
now.
he's got a character sheet, so it might not show. But he's raging, so he has advantage on the athletics check.
Okay.
That's going to be a 17. So you disarm
Against
him.
a
You take
20,
his hand axe up in the air with you,
Yep.
Woo!
So that was my action
and bonus action.
and bonus action and probably technically movement.
Yep. But you're currently up in the air.
I'm currently up in the air.
Yep.
Great.
I guess that's everything for you.
That's everything for me for now.
He's going to look up. He doesn't have his hand axe anymore. They only gave him
How's the weather down there?
He's just gonna look up, annoyed, just snarling at you, and he's gonna hand behind his back and slip a dagger out from his belt and just sort of throw a dagger up at you.
Great.
Yeah. For a 13, so it just goes sailing past and flies into the crowd. Everybody in the party can dodge it. You guys can just move out of the way, and it's just gonna thunk into one of the bar's support pillars. Just thunk.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Nothing. I can only use a thing when it hits me.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking of. Yeah.
Great.
Okay. He did attack, but he missed. That doesn't make a difference for rage. It just says you have had to have attacked somebody. Yeah. Yeah, he is going to attempt to climb the outside of the pit and get on like the railing so he can like leap off towards you.
Sure.
So he's gonna do that. He's gonna attempt to climb it. So athletics check to climb up 20 feet. But it's gonna be half movement for him, so he can't make it up on his full turn. Nope, he gets up about like halfway and just slides back down. Coward, get down here! And back to Torger. Or actually, anybody else doing anything while this is going on? Doe, anything? Torger still has Bardic Inspiration up.
He still has Bardic Inspiration, and yeah, I'd be too afraid to cast a spell anyhow right now to help him.
Okay.
Could I do so you were saying, just for clarification, because we leveled up, we don't have new spells.
You don't have new spells, but if you pick the feat, you'll have your feats.
But our feet, okay.
Yeah.
Could Antyr do a subtle casting?
Yeah, you can, because if you're doing a subtle spell, yeah.
So Antyr is just looking with that 18 performance, just looks so distraught. I know this is going to be a little crazy, Justin. Just bear with me.
Sure.
So they're around the pit, if you will. He climbed up it, right? So he fell.
He climbed up and then he slid down on his feet.
Slid down.
He didn't get up.
Antyr is going to subtly cast Motes of Eclipse, but the motes are going to travel like teardrops down his face and travel because they automatically hit. Travel like down, like vroom, and just do like a Death Star where they hit him as he like hits.
Okay. Because it's a subtle spell, no one sees where the spell comes from, and no one can counter it.
Okay.
So yeah, go for it. You cast Magic Missile against the halfling in the pit.
My last second level. Oh fuck, that's max. So 5 times 4 is 20 force damage.
He's looking fine. Broken nose, and then he's just like, as he's climbing up, he's peppered by these like darts that come out of the crowd, and people are like looking around to see where they came from. And then Rook will shout, "Look for the interferers. If they are so keen on fighting, they can go into the pit as well."
Antyr has a shot. Just watching.
Okay. All right. For the purpose of that, give me like a... Nah, never mind. You have subtle spell. All right. Yeah, Torger. What do you got? Or is Creeping Grin doing anything?
Yeah. The creep is going to hold a telekinetic shove for when Torger either makes contact or doesn't make contact. He's gonna hold for when they attack and do a shove to kind of add to whatever happens or doesn't happen.
Okay, what do you mean? Like, what kind of desired effect are you going for with it?
To shove the dude. To shove the dude.
Yeah, like, but
when the attack occurs.
Strength saving throw, or we move 5 feet toward you or away. Okay. Torger.
So Torger is going to dump one of the regular healing potions of healing.
Okay, that's your action.
So that is 2d4 plus 2. I'm gonna roll the 2d4. Fours. Okay, so that's 2d4 plus 2, so that's 6 that I've got now. 6. And with that, he's gonna pull the axe out and kind of just toss it in his hand. And then kind of just, since that's gonna take a whole 6 seconds to pull it out of his hand, and hopefully the bones will knead themselves back together in his shoulder, so he's got it.
And they got scar forms.
Yeah. And then where is that? Let me look at this. Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay.
Because I don't think but I still have a reaction, and just looking at him.
Alrighty. He is... He's just gonna pull out his water skin and say, "Get back down here, coward!" And just gonna throw his water skin at you as an improvised weapon.
Great.
So that's D20 plus his Dex modifier. Natural 20.
Great.
For 1 damage because it's an improvised weapon. So you take 1 damage as you get clocked by this water
well, no,
skin.
I don't know. Hold on, I don't know if I do.
Oh, right. So water skin comes flying at you and it hits you.
Well, it hits for a natural 20.
Yeah. So it's a auto crit. Yeah.
D10. You have a free hand.
Do you have a free hand? Because you have the short sword in one hand and the hand axe in the other.
So if I have a free hand, then I can use a key point as a ranged weapon.
Correct.
No, I mean flavor wise, I'm probably not gonna throw. I'm not gonna throw it back at him. But flavor wise, I do want to grab it, and then I want to just Gatorade sports drink.
Cool. But yeah, I'd say you probably couldn't do the throwback because like you said, you had short sword.
Yeah, I don't
in one
have
hand,
a free hand.
and then you're holding his hand axe. Yeah, so you grab it and you just shower yourself in his water.
Just
skin.
Gatorade sports action.
Okay, cool.
Whip my hair back. Just.
All right. Fuck.
The Cars twins go, Just start flashing.
People start like just throwing garbage in the pit because
Mm-hmm.
nothing's happened in a few turns.
Right.
Oh, for a few turns.
Well.
Our Leek, I mean, no one's really been hit for the last
Hold on.
couple turns.
Right. So
That's-
is anybody on
That's his turn.
formal casuals? Has anyone done anything this turn?
Oh, it's a new round.
Yeah.
I think it's almost there.
Yeah,
So isn't-
this is a new round. The start of the round, you guys get to do stuff that influences the round.
Right.
I have one. I have one more.
People
spell.
are actively
Right.
investigating the bar though to see who's throwing spells
Mhm.
down
Right.
there. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So if nobody has anything,
I don't think I have anything now. I'll leave it alone. If they start to be more proactive in their searching, then yeah. No.
great.
And just
So
so you
then
know,
it's
if you're holding an action, you would have to re-specify that you're doing it for another round.
for sure.
What was this halfling's name that they announced?
Brace.
Grace.
Brace.
Brace.
B.
Brace.
B.
And it is a
I'm
fight
gonna
to the
run it-
death. Like whoever
Right.
wins has to dispatch there.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of a insulting pun with the name Brace in it.
Brace yourself for this ass whooping.
I'm gonna run out around to the other side of the ring.
Okay.
Like during this previous
Yeah,
round
yeah,
of
yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
And I'm gonna use my last magical tinkering.
How long do those
Um,
take?
They take an action.
Okay.
Because it's basically just prestidigitation that lasts indefinitely.
Yeah.
And I'm going to slap the other side of the ring, and I'm gonna make it say "brace for impact"
Oh.
as Torger's flying in the air.
I might not take that as a help action because it could be construed as
Yeah,
supportive to both
Yeah.
to Brace.
And he still has the kick me sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Brace / colon. For
It does have to be a tiny non-magical object. The walls are 25 feet tall. They're not exactly tiny. So you're doing it, but they're only affecting like a tiny portion of the wall. we'll
Yeah.
say.
It's still in like
It's the fine
at
print.
12 point Times New
Yeah.
Roman font.
It's a dirt clot the size of a post-it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only for Torger.
All right.
So-
I'm not going to say help on that one because Brace for Impact
Yeah.
could be beneficial to that guy. So he
Yeah.
might take it as inspiration. No. So yeah. Anybody? Anything else?
I'm just gonna go take the dagger. Actually, I'm just gonna go take the dagger
Out of the wall. Okay.
So he'll hear the voice again
Okay.
in his head. Though you still will die, I can make sure your soul grows somewhere else.
He's looking around. Who the fuck's talking in my head?
And going to cast Charm Person. He has advantage.
Oh shit. Okay. Charm Person. Why does he have advantage?
He's hostile.
Because he's
Oh,
in
correct.
combat.
Right. And that's a charisma save.
Yeah. Well, it's a
Wisdom.
wisdom save.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a -1 to that. He's got 5 intelligence, 8 wisdom. We're just throwing that out there for fun. That's a 4.
Cool.
So he's charmed by whoever is speaking in his head. Okay. Speak in my head more. I like the words you say. Where are you, voice? You can see his party members are like looking at Antyr. And they're going to approach Antyr and just... They're assuming Antyr is the voice that Brace hears, and they're just going to position up to Antyr and just get within 5 feet and just
Try to wiggle the
surround
dagger free.
Antyr.
Yeah, Grin will see what's happening, and he's not. Grin isn't paying attention to the creep at
Yeah.
all. He's going over to Antyr invisibly
Okay,
to try and get his back,
sure.
just
Antyr,
in case.
athletics check.
Okay.
That dagger's in there.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a nice ornate dagger too. It kind of looks like
That's-
Aragorn's from Lord of the Rings.
Perfect. A natural 1, -1 for a 0.
Okay,
You put your whole weight and then your little
I'm
legs
sorry
start
how I'm describing this, but I think this is funny.
okay.
If you want
He's
to
really
change
putting
it,
his
feel
all
free.
into
If you want to
into it.
change the fail, feel free. As they're walking up to like surround you, you slip off the dagger and elbow one of them in the face.
I'm like doing like this. I got it. Don't worry.
And you take, what's your strength score?
-1.
Okay, so minimum 1 damage. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I apologize. I was getting the dagger free.
But Torger.
So
This guy just
GM,
screaming about a voice. Just voice.
But I also wanted to clear something with you.
Yeah.
Since for a whole turn, this specific character did no damage to me and took no damage.
Yeah.
That does turn off the rage, correct?
No, because he made an attack against you still. Doesn't have to deal damage to cause rage to stick up. You just have to make an attack, or he has to get hurt. It says in rage, yeah. You just have to make an attack against a creature.
Make an
yeah,
attack?
It doesn't have to connect. That's why he's just going for broke and throwing his equipment at you.
Then I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, you're just gonna hang out.
Fight smarter, not harder, man.
All right. So
Oh,
you're just-
actually, no. I'm going to I'm gonna tump another health potion.
All right, go for it.
A regular health potion.
Yep.
So 2d2
2d4
plus 2.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2, rather.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, that's the roll I needed. So that's an 8 plus 2, that's
10.
a total of 10.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
You're looking good. You're like, you don't have any other wounds to like close, but like maybe the bruising down below is not as
Oh
uncomfortable.
yeah, no. No, they drop again.
Yeah, they got kicked up in. All right.
Sorry to be so graphic.
No, it's
but yeah.
That was a natural 20 on a nut kick. Oh yeah. All right.
Oh yeah. They're screaming. They're purple and screaming, but now they're fine.
All right. Any bonus actions?
Aren't they
It's got-
usually purple?
Oh boy.
Purple?
Oh, okay. Any other?
Y'all for Torger.
Oh, because Torger's
Torger's
gray.
purple
Torger's
skin.
Torger's gray.
What you talking about? Skin's is skin.
And Torger's gray.
Why you say it's purple? It's
Oh,
skin is skin.
Vonkar's a purple Duergar. Torger's gray.
Oh boy, skin is just skin.
So yeah, your balls descend again.
Yep.
Any bonus actions for you? Anything else you got?
I don't have 2-weapon fighting, do I? Unless I just take an attack at a negative. Nah, I'm cool.
Nah.
I'll wait.
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mhm.
You're doing shenanigans? That means only natural that I get to try to do shenanigans.
Yeah, you can try.
I can try to do shenanigans. He's gonna pull out a
Yeah.
50-foot hempen rope
Sure.
and try to get you.
Lasso?
Yeah.
Sure.
And pull you down.
Sure. Is he proficient with rope in that way?
No one is.
Right?
It's just
Now we're trying. Shit, we're all
it's
trying.
just shenanigans.
Right, for sure. There is literally an action called improvise.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. 50-foot rope. He's just gonna try to lasso with you with it. Not to restrain, just to like get you out of the fucking air. Try to see if he can pull you down, or at least like go up
Sure.
with you and climbing the rope to come at you.
Sure.
So we'll just say you can do contest against like your athletics or your acrobatics to see if you can wiggle out of the rope, and he's just gonna roll like a dexterity check because he's trying to like lasso you out of the air. So it's contested against his just flat dex against your acrobatics or athletics.
okay.
So just a flat dex from him is gonna be a fucking 4.
All right. I mean, I can't roll lower than a +7.
Do it anyway for fun.
Yeah, sure. I got you. That's a total of 15.
He just misses wildly with the rope. Not considered an attack though.
Okay.
So he loses his rage, and because he's berserker and he's frenzied, he gets a level of exhaustion.
All right.
So now he's rocking disadvantage on ability checks. So yeah, he just goes, "Fuck you, voice, help me out!" And and the rope just goes wildly. He rolled so bad it slips out of his grip and just lands in the audience. A 50-foot hempen rope, if anybody wants it.
Nice.
Hopper's gonna take it.
All right, you got a 50-foot hempen rope. All right, that's his turn. Lost his rage. That's gonna bring us to Torger.
All right.
Or anybody else that wants to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Though your failure here is imminent, your strength will be useful to my master.
Okay, cool. Anybody else? Yeah, Andrew, you have the dagger. You just don't have the dagger yet. It's still embedded in the post. You elbowed.
I'm gonna try to.
You elbowed the dragonborn in the snout, and he's like 7'4". He's just looking.
Do you want to get that, or should I?
Just. Oh, it's really in there.
See, I'm not lying.
All right.
And she's gonna try to like help them, but try to keep both of their attentions.
The motion you did for helping him was terrible.
The fucking riz on this wizard right now.
All right,
Don't you mean this wizard?
All right,
Wizard?
All right, Antyr. Athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
It's a DC 10 to get the dagger out.
I rolled a natural 1 and an 8, so it's at the...
It's budging ever so slowly. All right, Hopper, Doe, anything
Yeah, just
for you?
keep pulling at it. Keep pulling.
Hopper, Doe, anything for you guys?
No, my action was to get the rope.
Right.
Doe's just taking notes in their book about more stuff about fights to the death.
Okay. All right, Torger, that'll bring it to you, and then yeah, you just see Brace just going, voice. Oh. Is there saves at the end of each turn, or if he takes damage or anything? Just so I know, for charm person.
For charm, Garrett.
Oh, sorry. What?
Does he have to make
For
saves at the
charm?
end? For charm, is there saves at the end of his turn, or if he takes damage for charm person?
Charm person.
Take a look in a book.
If it fails, oh wait, no. Yes, it is charmed by you until the spell ends, or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
Okay, which hasn't happened yet. Okay, cool.
Correct.
Not yet.
All right, Torger, it's your turn. He's like, he tried to lasso you. He's looking around, just calling out for a voice.
Yeah, you tried to lasso me, but Torch lassos the moon. And then I'm gonna like screaming bullet fly down.
Go for it.
With do I want to do this yet? I am so worried about this. I'm gonna be fighting like, I feel like I'm gonna be fighting like a greased pig. Like this is gonna be a nightmare.
Do whatever you want to do.
It
It is a fight to the death, though. So.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And you did learn if you die within radius of the crystal, you automatically get revived with the crystals with Vonkar.
That's true. So I'm going to is this stupid? This is my kind of stupid though.
There's your answer.
All right, so I'm going to I'm gonna just attack with the short sword right now.
Okay, so dive bombing, attacking with a short sword.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, here's a short sword attack.
Remember, you have Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration, which is a +6.
Yep.
Well, not a +6. It's a
D6.
D6.
Yeah,
D6. I'm going to wait. Then I'm gonna. That first one was an 11.
Okay, so you dive bomb with the short sword, and he like grabs your wrist as you're coming down and kind of just pushes you to the side.
Okay, then I'm going to use a key point and do flurry of blows for 2 attacks.
So, yeah, unarmed strikes then.
2 unarmed strikes. Whoa, whoops! I'm sorry.
I think you can also use a monk weapon with unarmed strikes, but I'm not, or with flurry of
you?
blows, but I'm not. I don't remember.
For shadow arts. No, unarmed strikes, head kick. All right, so I'm gonna do an unarmed attack. So first unarmed strike.
Yeah, 2 unarmed strikes with flurry of blows. Yep.
Motherfucker.
Blocks that one.
Well,
You got one more from your flurry of blows.
Hold on 1 second.
He's still
Yeah.
charmed.
Yeah, he hasn't taken damage.
Uh,
But yeah, you still got your one more unarmed strike from flurry of blows.
motherfucker. Alright, I can't fucking hit this guy. There we go. Jesus, 21.
Yeah, so blocks the second, blocks your dive bomb with the sword, pushes you away, blocks the first punch, and then the second connect or the second unarmed strike hits. No
Comes
longer
around,
charmed. No longer charmed.
Full body motion forward as he's pushing away. Moonsault heal to the face.
Cool, full damage on
Come
that,
down, thwoomp.
and then he snaps out of it, out of the charmed.
Hitting that broken nose he already has for 7 damage.
You hear just another sickening wet crunch.
Crack.
As we'll say, you know that you fracture the nasal cavity, like the bone. That's there, like the
he's not
opening.
gonna smell right.
Just and you can see, like, for fun, little pieces of like bone like sticking out of like the skin. He's looking real bad.
A real mankind's tooth on Hell
Yeah,
in a Cell situation.
yeah. He's looking real. He's looking real bad. Anything else?
That was 20 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm. And just be sure you're marking off your key point uses.
Yep, that was. I've got 2 key point uses
Yep.
so far. I've
Yeah,
used
because
my
you
bonus
did
action.
flurry of blows and step of wind.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm going to fly back up 20 feet
All right, attack of opportunity then.
for sure.
And he's
Gonna
got no
try.
weapons, so he's just gonna go to punch you in the ding dong as you're flying up.
He really's so obsessed with my dinker.
No, he's just gonna go to punch you in the nose, like eye for an
Like one of
eye.
those punching bags.
Because yeah, but he doesn't have sentinel, so you'd still get your movement, obviously.
Mhm.
21 to hit.
Fuck yeah, it hits me. So it stops me.
No, he doesn't have sentinel.
Oh, okay.
So 6 bludgeoning damage to the face, just crack.
Okay. It's 6.
And then
Ow!
he
Ouchers!
forgot to do it at the start of his turn. At the end of his turn, he's gonna rage again, just bleeding, just heavily out of the face, just streaming down his chest. It's a bonus action,
it's-
rage,
Okay.
at the end of his turn, because he's dumb and didn't do it first.
Okay.
And if this rage ends, if he's still alive, exhaustion level 2. All right, audience.
Oh wait, did he roll the grapple check at a disadvantage? Should I
Grapple?
try and grapple?
No one tried to
Shit.
grapple.
Shit!
All right,
Damn it, Caleb! I knew I was playing that and I forgot.
that'll bring us back to the audience. Audience, anything? Antyr, you still trying to get that dagger out of the wall?
That would have cost me the match. God damn it.
Can I try to help Antyr get the dagger? by,
No,
like,
you're too far
the base-
away.
How far away is Brace
He's
again?
he'd be like 25 feet away.
Okay. As Antyr is gonna like, oh thanks, look over the shoulder, and is gonna look at old Dingleberry that just raged.
Yeah.
Antyr's gonna subtle cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and this guy's obsessed with Winkies. This Mage Hand's about to it's a grab.
10
Rotch
pounds of
grab.
pressure.
Like
Well,
that.
here's the thing.
Actually, it'd be more like a cup.
Oh, Mage Hand can't lift. Yeah.
I can't lift.
If it's 5 pounds, then he's a pretty hefty halfling there.
All right, so you cast Mage Hand and just cup
That's
his...
more as a help action.
Yeah,
by
okay.
the way.
It's a visible Mage
It's a
Hand.
distraction.
So Torger and everyone in the audience just sees the spectral hand just whoop. And he's like, what the fuck? So that's advantage on your next whatever, Torger. Hopper,
Oh,
Doe,
that's subtle.
anything? Any Cleep Grin, anything?
So He hears the voice again.
Yes, my master gives both pleasure and pain.
Oh.
Master!
I can't believe that I'm gonna do this. He looks down at the hand. Oh, keep it there. I kind of want to say no longer at the help action on that though, because he's not distracted by it. He's like, yes, the voice put it here.
I'd be distracted if I started getting a handy in the middle of a fight, even if it feels real good.
Here, I'll roll Constitution.
To see if he gets off in the middle of being stared at.
Wisdom to see if he's distracted.
If it's an ability check, you got to do it at disadvantage because
that's correct.
You have exhaustion.
That's correct. Disadvantage on arousal. Oh, 2 18s for a 17. He's
What
not
has this
distracted
fight
by that.
turned into?
He's not distracted by that. He's just like.
So they gave me help and then took it away because it felt good.
Like I said, we're just a bunch of wacky people having fun.
Listen. You know what? The dice tell a tale.
This guy's getting
the dice tell a
getting
tale.
cupped. All right, Torger.
Can I just say Hopper is gonna spend his action and movement running back around to help Antyr if more trouble ensues.
Okay, Torger.
So Torger is going to go down. And...
Oh, what's up? I heard someone said something.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, is anybody else?
Grin is actually going to take this time to try to see if these people that have been fighting with our group are bad or not. Generally, in their hearts.
So you can have an action
because it seems like there's a miscommunication going.
So it's an action
Grin doesn't seem...
Yeah, so it's an action to do it to one person. So you're going for the Dragonborn, the human with the ghoul, or the halfling in the pit.
The Dragonborn.
Okay, so does it tell you? What does it tell you? Like at the top, without them having to make the save.
Without having to make the save, you know the creature's current emotional state.
Okay, current emotional state: angry, enraged,
cool.
Seeking revenge.
Okay.
Not revenge, but like seeking to right a wrong.
Vengeance.
Yeah. Do you want to do the?
I am vengeance.
To see what the alignment is.
I don't get to choose; it just happens.
Okay,
yeah.
and it's a wisdom save.
It's a charisma save.
Oh, charisma. That's a 2. The Dragonborn's alignment is neutral.
Okay. All right, so they're not just super bad. It's just
they're just like,
hey,
oh,
what
something
the fuck?
happened. So this person did something to a friend of mine, and I'm pissed.
Okay. Yeah, Grin's gonna think about that one.
All right.
Anyway,
Torger. You're up in the air though.
Great.
What do you got?
I'm gonna fly down, and I'm gonna grapple this fool.
Oh, all right. Yeah, let's get more hands on this guy. Go for it. Contested athletics or acrobatics. He's raging, so he's going for athletics, so that'll be advantage.
But it'll be probably flat roll because he has a level of exhaustion.
Oh, that's right. Exhaustion.
Right? At least, right?
So flat roll.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take those odds.
You gotta beat a 10. 3 plus 7. God fucking damn it. He's really enjoying that hand down there.
14. I'll take it.
Yeah, how do you grapple this guy?
Ooh, cross-face chicken wing. Just under an arm, pop, under a chin, pop.
Okay.
I got him right here.
All right, cool.
And I'm gonna use a key point to fucking just headbutt the back of his head.
All right. So flurry of blows then?
Twice. Yeah, that's gonna be
2
key
headbutts.
point and flurry of blows. So that's 2.
And grapple is just straight rolls because grapple doesn't impose any advantage.
Yeah, it's not an advantage or anything, but it's still 2 attacks.
What a fucking.
All right, so that's 24 on the first one.
Oh, that hits. Roll damage on that.
All right, so that is 7 damage.
Reduced to
4 or 3?
3, because you round down.
3. Great.
He's still up, but you just continue to keep hitting him in the same spot on the face, so it's just like just breaking that bone there even more.
And then this one's gonna be under the chin and just tightening the chin, like kind of just pulling back,
Okay. Yeah,
like the Steiner recliner.
Hell yeah, go for
Just-
it.
Just pulling on the mandible on his face.
Oh my god.
So that's a 21, just like
That hits.
pulling, reeling back as much as I can.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 6 damage, I guess reduced to 3.
Yeah, how do you dispatch this guy? Because it's a fight to the death.
Then that is if I've got him grappled.
Yeah, like
And that-
I'm imagining like you got like a reverse headlock on this guy.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah,
one
yeah.
arm up. He's got like here, it's right next to him. He's like this, and it's like clamped in, and then it's starting to stand up, and he's a little guy.
Yeah.
So as I stand up, he starts to step up because he's knelt down. He's starting to step up, and I kick the back of his knee.
Okay.
Torger kicks the back of his knee to make his full body weight crumple on his knee, but I pull on his head and just
Snap the neck.
pop. Yeah, just pop the L1, L2 right there, just pushing down, just pop.
And it's an
and then-
audible pop.
Oh, it's an audible pop, and then just drop him down.
Everyone just hears the audible like neck break.
As your vision fades, hold both pleasure and pain in your mind, and my master will find you.
As a hand is just on his dinker there. I look up, and I just kind of look around the room.
Yeah, you can see Antyr swarmed by like this guy's party members who have kind of like broken away from Antyr and are just like looking down in the pit at their dead party member.
And I point to them specifically, and I go, and it's just like, if you wants to fuck with him, you've got to fuck with me.
As you say that, a chill comes through the tavern. And one by one, the candles that have been dimly lighting the underbar go out one by one and reduce the underbar to pitch darkness.
I slide on my goggles of night vision.
Okay. Torger, where you're standing,
Mm-hmm.
you swear there's a shape in the darkness as well, standing over the body.
Yeah, I've got my tarsier eyes or
And-
saucers.
This figure, you can't make out any form or anything. Just it's like humanoid-ish,
Mm-hmm.
9 feet tall roughly, and they're like kneeling down above this halfling. What you do make out is, do you have dark vision? Yes, you do. What you make out is obsidian-colored skin and short black hair and a crown of 6 horns just poking out from the hair.
Yeah, skin is skin.
Nobody else sees this, except for possibly some other patrons, but none of you see this. Just Torger. Just Torger's right there. And the figure looks up at you, Torger, as it's placing a hand on this halfling's chest, and all you see, Torger, are green eyes, like malevolent green eyes. And
Eyes is eyes.
yeah, and you see him pull something out of the halfling, and it's just a screaming soul for a few moments, and then the soul kind of just relaxes, and then the figure fades and light returns to the tavern. Everyone is standing around the pit looking down at a dead halfling with a severely broken neck, Torger standing over top. And Rook is like, alright, Torger, get on up here. I guess that's payment for you.
Yes. I guess it is payments for me.
And you can see people like dragging the halfling's body out of the pit, and he's given to his party members who just give one look at Antyr and then leave with their dead halfling friend. And then Rook approaches Torger and hands you a coin purse.
I'm going to keep this. He has the hand axe.
What
Yeah.
kind of coin purse?
Just a yeah, okay. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
It just hands you money, which I am calculating right now. Because you want to fight, so that's money on top.
And I
Hey,
put in
was that the-
500.
Yeah, you put in 500, so you get your 500 back, obviously.
Plus the 300 from me.
Plus 300.
Oh.
Was that the establishment that turned out the lights there for a moment? What happened?
Towards you
Maybe
get
it's
This is counting the 500 that you got. You get 850 gold.
Nice.
Thinking back on it, did it feel like arcane at all? Like arcane
It
darkness?
just felt cold and dark. Didn't really notice.
Did it feel fey?
Certain spells can let you know that, such as detect magic. Yeah, you can't just innately detect that kind of thing.
Damn it.
But Creep
Hey.
Grin did ask, did the establishment do that?
There was a.
And he's talking to Antyr and
Mhm.
kind of out loud to everyone, but mostly looking at Antyr.
Was that you, or do you think that was the establishment?
I don't possess that capability of doing that. I imagine it's the establishment. Maybe it's like a all lights off moment
Oh.
when someone dies or something.
Pouring out for the loser, I guess.
Yeah.
We could ask Do or Torger. They were here the last time.
Did this
Oh, yeah.
happen before?
Hey, Dur, yeah. This happened before?
I'm assuming that Torger hasn't quite gotten out of the ring yet.
No, no.
Oh no, I'm out by
Oh
the
yeah,
door.
Torger got paid, so yeah, Torger will be
I'm
out.
by the
Oh,
door.
okay.
yeah.
Doe Torger, the lights all going off never happened before.
Nope, not like this.
So yeah,
The creep is
Torger-
sitting eerily in one of the bleachers, just eerily still in one of the bleachers.
and Torger's gonna walk over to you guys at your high top table and grab the shot that Antyr had bought for them before the match.
Mhm.
Finish it after.
Oh, this is creeps that creep obviously can enjoy. So yeah. Congratulations on your victory, Torture. Though I did have an idea for a tattoo for you.
No, when I win, I gets to pick.
You get to pick, yes. But I'm coming up with better ideas of tattoos, just in case.
Yeah, I was going to pick, and then he starts to work on it. He's got an idea of what he wants.
Okay.
Okay, can someone grab that dagger for me?
He also
Yeah, I'll
picks
give
up
it a shot.
Yeah, he picks up his shirt.
Athletics
so-
check for Grin. DC 10.
Yeah.
Come
Minus
Elucidate.
4. Let's go.
God.
17.
You
You
get
got
Grin just
Yeah, I'll get it.
Vein pulses.
Yeah.
so this 12-inch tall sprite just flies over.
It's like the sword in the stone.
Yeah.
It's like the blade is as long as he is.
Yeah. Almost. And yeah, Grin
Could I have
pops the
that?
dagger out.
Grin?
It's an ornate-looking steel dagger.
This is about as
Pleasure.
big as my long sword. Oh no, it's pretty big. Oh no. There you go.
Torger, is it possible I could see your axe that you have acquired?
Yeah, you can play with it, but I just want it back, okay?
Oh, I can guarantee you will get it back, so possibly not in the same form you gave it. And I start looking at the axe.
Okay. As you're all kind of just calming down from what you just occurred, I want everybody but Garrett to remove their headphones.
Yeah.
And just make sure everybody else is getting their
Everybody,
shit off.
can anybody hear this?
If you can hear this, I'm mad.
Lex, you suck.
Yeah, Lex is terrible, right?
Oh,
Antyr's the
okay.
worst character I've ever had.
No. But
Okay.
yeah, Justin, I hope you saw that
Yep.
image I sent you.
Yeah. So, where is it? Here we go. Creep.
Yeah.
You watch as time comes to a standstill. The darkness doesn't fade for you. For everybody else it does, but it doesn't for you. And standing now up where the audience is, kind of just walking past people, gently like stroking people's heads. Just like rubbing, patting Antyr on the head as they walk past. You see, approaching from the shadows, a lithe, muscular, and large 9-foot-tall humanoid, the same one you saw in the pit, take the soul of that halfling. The skin shines like polished obsidian, the eyes glow in the dark with green malevolence. They have 6 small horns half hidden amid his short, thick black hair, and steps towards you, dressed in an elegant abyssal finery colored with dark reds and blacks. And before you stands the demon prince of pleasure, Grast. And he continues towards you, still sat where you are, and peers down. And you can see Grin, also frozen. You have done well, my beloved champion. He's pacing around the area, kind of looks off in a westernly direction. We've been seeking the luminspire, and you found it. Oh, my glorious champion. And he approaches you even closer now. These people, and he gestures to Antyr, Hopper, Doe, Vonkar, Torger, Grin, take pleasure in your unending torment. Little do they know that the more they torment you and take pleasure in your pain, the more powerful you shall become. And he places a hand on the side of your face, and briefly you can feel the bindings around your mouth loosen. And looks into your single eye that is visible. They do not care for you, but I do. I want you to play your part for a little longer. But when that time is right, I shall grant upon you the powers only mortals could dream of. And he smiles, revealing pearly white fangs.
I am but a worm, master. Anything you desire.
Of course, when that time comes, you will have an army at your back. And you will take the luminspire for me and be granted the power of a god. And briefly you see flashes of the power that will be granted upon you when the time is right. You see a colossal titan, 50 feet tall, maybe even taller, made of elemental earth. Tendrils of rock, like dreadlocks almost, flowing behind your head in a big singular red eye, and just wreaking havoc and killing all of those who use you, find amusement in your pain. You see the broken bodies of everyone on the ground in the party that you're with, destroyed by your hand.
All of existence deserves to suffer for what they've done to me.
Do this for me and you will finally be free. And you feel a surge of power rush through you, which quickly dissipates. And as it does, you're alone once more.
Boop, boop. Hello.
We just gotta
Making a new character.
get Lex.
Woo, bitch.
Lex.
I was trying to say while everybody was talking, Doe was trying to ritually cast detect magic.
Okay, that takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There he is.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
Alright. So, yeah. You all doing whatever you're doing in the tavern.
So Torger goes back to the bar and pays back 25.
Okay.
As is standard, you pay the house.
Sure. And Doe, you were casting Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like that's weird. You know what? Let's
Cool.
just chill and
Let's have fun with this
concentrate.
then.
Oh, I don't like
You detect 1, 2, 3, 4. You detect 4 auras of magic coming from Torger, but no specific schools.
that. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Magic items exist.
You're basically pinging people's magic items right now. That's about it. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7 pings from Antyr. I'm just telling you how many pings you get from everybody. You get pings from yourself, obviously. You get pings from the things that are written in the arena that Hopper was doing. And then you get 1, 2, 3. 3 pings from Hopper. Leek's not here. Neither is Vonkar. From the creep, you get 2 pings.
Oh, 3 actually.
Yes. And then from the Grin, or from Grin, I mean, no.
Nah.
And then nobody in the bar. Just magic items.
So
Is
it's
there-
just once they're done, like concentrating on it. Yeah, they're just like kind of like walking around, looking around, just looking down at the arena where they're fighting, and like where like the dead body, like everything was happening. And they're just like,
Ew, but
I'm going to go top the signage that I put on the walls and dispel those.
Okay.
And I don't know if I can get to the Brace's body.
Oh, it's
'cause I
already
have
been, it's
to,
already
like-
been carried off.
Okay, yeah, then that's just gonna stay until I need to use it for something else.
Yep, so it's still gonna say kick me on the back of his
Yeah.
corpse.
He's gonna be kick meat until I need to use that again.
Answer anything before we end it?
No, Antyr's Antyr probably felt a little guilt because all this is their doing, but they were gonna kill Antyr, so fuck them.
Yeah, you were told that they were seeking to kill you. So
Torger wants to cast Dancing Lights
okay.
as a cantrip above them, and much like a WWF
Mhm.
entrance song after like a victory, like 4 lights just go up and start slowly swirling and then gain speed, and it's lights that are green and blue and yellow, but like I don't know that he would pick those colors. They're just bright
Okay.
lights that they're like whatever random color, and it's all the colors because it's based off of like his excitement. He's like, yes, come get some, yes, yes. Just like
all right.
just like dancing and like just like
All
yeah.
right.
just super pumped.
So after the bloody fight in the bar, the walking to the bar, it's getting late. Do you all get a room here for the night, or do you head back to the inn to regroup with the other two? And
I think we should head back
Okay.
to the
We'll get a carriage back.
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
so you
yeah,
get a
yeah,
carriage
yeah.
back. I'll say the time spent drinking, doing everything, the fight. You get back to the Crystal Palace Inn at Crystal Palace Town at 9 o'clock. We'll say.
Probably take a short rest then.
You can take a short rest in the carriage if you want.
Right.
But we are going to end the session with you all probably going to bed, getting a long
Mm-hmm.
rest so everybody can have their shit back.
Yeah.
Can I
But-
do a quick thing?
Yeah, what do you want?
As they're all going to sleep, the creep will slowly get up
Mm-hmm.
and move towards Antyr.
Like while everyone's sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Who's trancing?
Yeah, Anters would be
Mhm.
trancing, because, yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Give me a stealth check. Basically, just to beat people's passive perception if they're sleeping.
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
It's like a minus. It's a big reduction.
Yeah, there's a
You're
minus,
sleeping
there's a
too.
reduction. It's like minus 10 if they're unconscious, so everyone's passive
19.
perception right now is like 5.
19.
Okay, so you sneak over to Antyr. You shuffle over to Antyr.
And he'll lean down
Mm-hmm.
real close. And Antyr will hear in their head,
I believe we got off on the wrong foot.
That would probably...
I am Alabaster Cosgrove.
That would probably...
Eyes alert
Yeah, that'd probably
immediately.
wake you up.
Grin!
And I think that's where we're going to end the session for the week. Everyone gets a long rest, though. We'll say that happens probably towards the tail end of the long rest, just so everybody can have a long rest.
Joe's just snuggled up to her staff, that creepy ass staff, and if anybody wakes up in the night, that one eye is just still staring at you.
But yeah, we'll pick up there next week. Everybody gets a long rest, though. And that means you can mess with spells, which you should probably do before next session, because doing it during the session slows things down. So,